Welcome to today's JOWP podcast episode. Today, it's a special duo episode here today, as we've talked about before, I believe, on the intern's first guest episode, that he went to a Taylor Swift concert. Yeah. And as you can see from the shirt and probably the title as well.
Probably see a little bit. I don't know if the camera could see. It's probably all white, but there you go. Yeah, I have evidence. I wasn't lying. Yeah. I did go. It wasn't for the meme. I actually did go to that Taylor Swift concert in Seattle, Washington. The 23rd. It was a Sunday. I can't remember exactly what day, but it was a Sunday.
Yeah. A lot of people do think we just lie about stuff on the podcast, which fair, we do sometimes.
That's a lie right there.
Sometimes we maybe embellish a little bit. But like, it was at the point where the guy was like, I honestly don't believe half the things y'all say anymore because you guys just be lying. I'm like, dude, we don't like, sometimes the lies that he's trying to say we do, I'm like, it's not even intentional. It's just like plans change. He's like, what happened to like Media Monday? I'm like, dude, that's just a plans change thing. That's not a lie. It's not like we were like, yeah, we're gonna totally lie. Say we're gonna do this thing and not do it.
It's kind of like some shit like we have lives and got other things to do.
Yeah,
it's not like we got a whole like
this isn't our full-time job. Yeah, we don't get paid for this.
If it was, then yeah, it'd be a lie.
Yeah,
but it's
not for sure.
Yeah,
it was like we had nothing else to do but just wake up and record content, and then and we didn't do that. Yeah, we're lying, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But no, this time it was true. Went to Seattle for about 6 days. At least the three of us. I obviously went. Yeah. I went with Natalie. Everyone remembers Natalie.
Yeah, she was on one episode.
Another friend named Coral. I'm not sure if they know about Coral yet or not.
We mentioned her before.
Yeah, and Ash. I don't know if you guys also mentioned Ash.
I feel like she's been mentioned.
Ash
before.
From Canada. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it was the four of us. We went to Seattle. I got back like 2 days ago, and we were there for about 6 days. At least Coral, Natalie, and I. Ash left the day before us, so she was there for 5 days. And the concert was on day 4, which was a Sunday. And I gotta admit, like, I'll just get this out the way first. The concert experience, like when Taylor Swift comes out on stage, low-key was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie.
As expected. I have heard a lot of rumors that Taylor Swift has no stage presence. I have heard that a lot. So
it did get me in the first half when it was the countdown and the opening and all the I'm not sure if anyone's seen the videos, but she has like I say, like dancers, they have like giant leaves and they just like float. It's like a parade basically. And I was like, this is really cool. But then as soon as she comes up and she starts singing, I was like, low-key, I lost all my energy. Like,
she killed it. Her vibes are just not there.
Yeah, I had more fun concert wise, like at the Gorillaz concert than I did at the. Well, granted, it was kind of different because I had floor seats, but there were seated floor seats, so you were only allowed in your little area, or at least in the general vicinity. Yeah. Compared to when I went to Gorillaz, it was like it was in the pit, so like I could get upstage if I wanted to, if not. But even if I had first, like if I was like one of the first people in front of the stage, I feel like my experience wouldn't be as good as it was currently. And also, the concert was 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's a long one because she has so many albums. She was like, this is the Eras tour, so she has to perform from every single album except like one song from Taylor Swift.
And we're still on the topic of like her like coming on stage. Honestly, like when she was doing Folklore, I just sat down because I was like,
I do not care.
I was like, out of all the albums, like
she has the most songs
because the reason wasn't it because like
favorite album
because it was our first like indie album or whatever. Like as soon as I heard like Welcome to Folklore, I was like,
we will be seated.
Yeah, I would be seated, bro. There was only maybe like 1 or 2 songs out of like the 5 songs she was doing from Folklore that I genuinely enjoyed. But even then, Folklore is not really an album. No. You stand up and you're like,
it's like a singing. It's like there's some sad songs that are like Exile and Tears Ricochet, but it's mainly like a sad you just like sing along to type thing.
Yeah, I'm not standing up and like dancing with the person next to me.
Yeah, or like getting up jiggy to Betty's. Oh
oh shit! Oh,
that actually hilarious. Like in the vlog, did you see you like getting jiggy? She's doing like the most sad song. Everyone's crying behind you. You see you go.
It's like my tears ricochet. Like oh shit! Oh shit!
My tears ricochet. But some of these moves.
So on my feet. Oh shit! I would have been looked at pretty weird because I wasn't near some like the people to the right of me were pretty chill. They were just like. they didn't really like dance. They were just like bobbing their heads. Like they knew most of the songs, but like they were just chilled. The people in front of me were like actual like hardcore Swifties. Like if I said like Kanye West is good, they would like turn it around, like stab me with like their VIP like badge or whatever.
Yeah, it would have fancied into a shiv real quick.
Yeah, but the whole she also does secret songs. She does 2 secret songs, like or not secrets, like surprise songs.
Yeah.
The first one was No Body No Crime, which I generally do like, with like I keep forgetting the band's name, like HAIM, like Ham or whatever, him or whatever. She did that song. I was like, I generally do like that song, but she did another song from like Red, and I was like, I haven't heard this song, and like I've never heard this song, so I was just sitting down, didn't know what.
Do you know what it was?
I don't remember. That's how like forgetful it was. I was like, I don't know. It's also pretty weird for someone like Taylor Swift, like for like not all of her songs like are like 22, like you jump around or like something like that. Also, I tried. I
got it.
You did?
As soon as I heard, at first, because you first called me, like it was like regular phone calls. Oh, what is Eddie calling me for? And then like I heard in the background like the crowd, and I was like, it's from the TikTok. I saw the TikTok, and then I saw you switch to FaceTime. I'm like, I That's like I don't, you probably had bad connection because you were lagging. But like as soon as I saw you switch to FaceTime, I was like, no. I did the Travis Scott. I was like, no.
I saw you. I did have bad connection. I don't know how you were like. I don't know how good of a connection you got, but like it'd be blank, and then I saw you be like. Like you'd be making faces.
I was like, no, I can't believe you got me.
I also tried doing it with the Wardo, but like for some reason, like I guess it was just like a shitty internet. I couldn't connect with them, and like I just called him, and I'll be like, and I was just singing, and then he just hung up on me. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
Well, he doesn't know the trend, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but what I call you like we're never getting back together.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know. That's why I was like, as soon as I heard music, I was like, he's at the concert. I know what this is because I saw the TikTok of the girl doing it like the day before. I was like, dude, Eddie's gonna do this, man. I know it. But I thought you were gonna do it to Awara. I didn't think you'd do it to me.
I tried doing it to Awara, but like it was for you. I was doing Never Get Back Together. Then I think the next song she played during the set was 22. Yeah, and I tried calling Awardo. But it was like he just hung up on me. I was like, all right, fuck that dude.
Yeah, he's probably playing Hunt or something. I don't care about Eddie.
Yeah, but as I was saying about the set list, like not all of her songs are like dancing songs, like or like even like loudly singing along songs, like 22 or like We're Never Getting Back Together. Yeah. So when she did folklore, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down. Plus, like I said, I don't really like folklore, honestly.
Yeah. I think like most of her like uppity songs are either from 1989 or Lover. That's pretty much it. Like everything else is usually like a sad or like a mellow song, really.
Yeah, and that's what got me thinking. Is like I feel like I would have the same experience. Well, not really the same, but like the same enjoyment if I was like, you know, not even like on the floor like those VIPs. If I was like in the stands, yeah, I would have the same experience because the enjoyment I got from like concerts when I went to Mel Martinez or what's it called, Gorillas, I was in the pit, so I was with other people and we were like moving and dancing around. But for someone like Taylor Swift, I keep saying before, it's not all her songs are kind of like slow and sad, so I'm just standing up being like probably like moving like that.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Because most of the times I go to concerts, like I think the only artist I've went to like a concert where they have some sad song is usually Post, but he doesn't have that many because he's like a pop radio hit star, so he plays like a lot of songs that are gonna be on the radio, like Rockstar and whatnot. But like when he does do the sad songs, I feel like I think it's a little different though because I think he has better stage presence than she does, at least based on videos. I've never seen Taylor Swift, obviously, but his stage presence is pretty good, and also a lot of times he tries to like do the interaction stuff with the crowd as well. Like when he did Stay, he like got up right in front of us. He brought out the guitar and everything, and everyone was singing along. So it's good, but I think it also has the balance of he has other songs that you can dance to. It's not like his whole set list or like half his set list was sad songs. So I think it's just I don't know. That's why I was telling someone before. I was like, I don't know because I'm about to go see Billie Eilish next week, so I don't know how it's gonna be to like go to a concert for someone who does like slow songs. I can't imagine like what that experience is like, but I'm gonna find out. Cause like I was talking about this with like Lana Del Rey, cause like one of my friends was like, dude, I can't wait to see Lana Del Rey. I'm like, dude, all she does is like the sad slow songs. Like what are you hyped for with Lana Del Rey? I don't get it. Like I can like these artists, but it's like I can't imagine liking a concert from them though. They seem like headphone like artists, not like live artists.
So yeah, that's my whole that was basically my whole experience with Taylor Swift. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the concert wise, like at least like 25% of it, mostly the energetic songs or like even that surprise song. It's not really like energetic. It's just that I really love that song and then she played it. It's just the other time I was just like, yeah, like I'm just like listening to the music.
Yeah, and it's like I could just do this anywhere. Like it's basically just like it's just like if I had a Bluetooth speaker that's like really loud, basically.
Yeah, even driving back from the concert, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I feel like I low key enjoy it more if I was just listening to the music, because I don't know, for at least Taylor Swift wise, that's just me. Like that's just how it sounds like.
Well, I think a lot of the Swifties though, they have that like what's it, parasocial connection with Taylor.
Oh yeah.
So it's like they love her so much, so seeing her is enough to enhance the experience. Which is like if you ever see like videos of people who are like front row, they're like crying and stuff, like reaching out.
Yeah.
Like that's like actually their idol. It's like it's so parasocial to where like Taylor Swift is like literally their goddess. So just seeing her enhance the experience of the music like 20 times. So for someone like you who probably doesn't have that parasocial relationship, you're just like, she's just an artist, which she is at the end of the day. Some of you guys need to wake up. They are just artists. Then yeah, it's not gonna mean that much to you to see her as close as you were. But for some people, that is like means the whole world to be that close to someone they look up to that much.
Yeah, I get that. I was praying to God. I was like, Bad Blood comes out, Kendrick Lamar better show up, bro. Like
that would be like the end of it. I'm like, I can't believe
sadly,
it.
Sadly, he didn't, bro. He didn't. He probably got like stage fright or something like that.
He was a little busy. I'm about to see Kendrick Lamar, so
he pulls out Taylor Swift.
That would be crazy. It's like the reverse of what you thought would happen.
At that point, I'd just be staring at the screen like that one meme of Homelander. He's like I'm looking at your story. I'm just like, I was like, great. Of course, it happened to him and not me.
I would actually FaceTime. I'd be like, I'm about to do what he did to me.
No,
Kendrick's like, I got a special guest for you tonight. I'm like, go to the contact list. Where's Eddy? FaceTime immediately.
And then freaking like, Kendrick Lamar's like, for a special guest, we bring out Eminem. I'm like, hey,
no. I'm like, that's even better, bro. Remember what I said? Like you were like, if what would you do if Taylor Swift brought out Kendrick Lamar? And I was like, you're just gonna see me like bust through the ceiling like Batman style, parachuting in. Imagine like, is that what you would do if Eminem came out for Kendrick's set?
At that point, I'm just like going crazy on the place. Honestly, like I'll like buy. I wouldn't even buy a ticket. I'll start like I'll like get my inner like speedster and I start running all over there.
And just connect to this. Just tap.
I'll just tap it.
Your pure anger and frustration that you can't see your M&Ms just like makes you tap into the Speed Force.
Yeah, and I just go over there.
That'd be crazy.
But the odds of that happening is like crazy low.
Oh yeah.
Is that your speaker?
Yeah, it's just turning off.
Oh, but that was just like all of that I just said, except for the Eminem stuff, was just a concert experience. What I really did enjoy from the whole like Eras Tour experience was the fan experience. I mean, like you could
the VIP, yeah.
Well, not even the VIP, just like I mean, maybe it has to do with the VIP because we were allowed to walk around a little bit more than compared to like the stands where like you could really only go up and down. So, like I said, I don't know if they could really see the shirt or not. If not, like I got pictures of it.
Yeah. You'll probably see it better in the thumbnail, anyways.
Yeah. So, damn, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So when me and Ash went to the venue, like the Lumen Stadium, that's where it was at. We were since we had VIP, the Karma is my boyfriend package. We were allowed to go in like an hour earlier. It was so we showed up around 2:30. The VIP entrance opens at 3, and so as soon as we got there, I didn't even like think about getting my shirt signed by everyone. I was like, dang, I should, since like this is like the biggest concert I've ever been to. I was like, I should probably like do something like do something like to remember, because I'm 90% sure I'm never gonna go to another Taylor Swift concert. At least VIP. Like
if you do, it wouldn't be like something as this expensive.
Yeah,
that cost you like $2,000.
Basically, $2,000. So I went to the place. I was like, oh man, because I know at most concerts like they at least sell like a white shirt that like is just plain white. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, I should like go buy a marker and have like people around me sign it. So like it's my first bit, like let's go into a whole different state to see Taylor Swift. And so I was on the hunt for a marker. No one sold markers, and I was on the hunt for it for like 30 minutes until I went to this restaurant, and I was talking to this guy. I was like, hey, do you know where I could find a marker? And he's like, I'll just get you one. And he went inside the restaurant. He got me like a Sharpie. It was like non-fade Sharpie. It was like, probably the best one I could have gotten. And so we waited, and once we finally got into the VIP entrance, and they just let it in the stadium at the moment, but then once the venue actually opened for the VIP, we walked in, and that's when I went to go look for a shirt to buy. And honestly, like the designs for like the Eras tour were probably like one of the better ones I've seen out of all the concerts I went to.
I mean, I do like this design. It's pretty good.
The only issue I have is because it has nothing to do with the venue, just has to do like, even with the like that small selection of VIP, they still sold out a shirt that I wanted, which was like a tank top. Like it looks like a muscle shirt basically, and it was like blue tie dye. I was like, I really wanted that shirt, but as soon as I got on the line, they're like, we sold out. I was like, how, dude? Did you only bring like 20 boxes of it? Like,
yeah, that's crazy. It's like we didn't think Taylor Swift was that big of an artist. Like, who are you, bro?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, damn. So that's when I bought this shirt. I bought an extra one, just like this is 3X. I usually wear 2X.
This is just like your commemorated one. You have an actual one that you actually
wear.
wear.
I also got I have it right here. I brought it because I had a feeling we were gonna show stuff off. Yeah. At least I was. Let me pull it out.
Did you get any pictures of like the booth where you got the?
I did too. I have 2 pictures of the booth, but they didn't like design. Like I said, design wise, they were really good. I only have 2 pictures. So if you want, I could show you later. Okay. But this is one of like this right here is one of the. You can
like show them, so it'd be like up there.
Oh, you want me to show them in camera or just like?
Oh, I meant like the booth pictures.
Oh, the booth pictures.
Yeah, like that'll be like up here somewhere where you can see it.
But this right here, I forgot it was a they called it a mineral sweater or something like that, mineral jacket, and this is one of like you could only really get these at the concert. They had like 2 limit per person.
Is there something on the back or no?
No, yeah, I'm just not holding it correctly. So like, here, if you want, you could check it out.
All right.
But I'm gonna show the other shirt I got.
Oh, it's like the tour date. Okay.
Yeah, there's something special about it. They said it was like there's like a little tag that says what you have to do with it. Or like you have to wash it for some reason.
Or like dry cleaning.
It's not dry cleaning. It's like wash with cold water.
Cold water due to the nature of the fabric and treatment. Okay, so it's like that special material.
Yeah. But this right here is like the
same shirt you're wearing.
The same shirt, a size smaller, unsigned. I was like, this is really good. I just think the whole like front cover, just the whole like, it's just really good in general.
Yeah. Dude, I was debating on asking like you or Ash to like get me a shirt, but I was like, nah, it's probably like a $70 shirt, which it probably was, right?
Oh, for this white one?
Yeah.
Okay, like that was another thing I was gonna say. The shirts weren't as expensive as I thought. They were like this one, like no matter this one I'm wearing is $40.
Really? That's surprising.
That's what I thought. I was like, yo, that's like cheap. But granted, like that this limited edition one, that was like 60 or 70. But that was like, I understand that.
That's even surprising too, because usually when you get like stuff at concerts, they overprice it.
That's
like crazy.
I was expecting that. I was like, I'm gonna go hella broke when I go here.
Yeah.
But like all the other shirts, I personally didn't really want the design. I knew they looked good, but I just didn't really want them. They were also selling, I think they were selling a blanket, they were selling water bottles, like the CDs, you could buy that too.
Like vinyls or the actual CDs?
No, just like CDs. They weren't selling vinyls. If they sold vinyls, I'd be like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, low key, like you could kind of have this shirt, and I could just have this 3X one.
Nah, it's yours. I was just saying, like, it would be cool if, like, we're not cool, but I think it would be funny if I had a shirt. I'm like, yeah, I saw Taylor Swift live. Like, I'm sure I could find it online. It's not.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure I could get it and still say the joke if I really want to. It's not that big a video. I can buy that shirt online. I'm sure. Like, I'm sure it's on Taylor Swift's website or something.
Maybe, yeah. I haven't checked.
Because that doesn't seem like a type of shirt where it's like you could only get this on tour. It's literally just the Eras tour logo. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And like the tour date.
You could probably get a bootleg, honestly.
Yeah, or just someone who's reselling it for. Yeah, it's probably more, but maybe not that much more. So I'm sure I could get it.
Yeah, made in Egypt too. I didn't see that. But yeah, all the designs I really liked. It's just that I didn't really want to buy them. I only got 2 things, and like that because like they said it was like limited edition or whatever, and there was only 2 per person. So like, oh, it has to be like, might as well get it just in case.
Who knows? In like 5 years from now, it's gonna be worth like thousands of dollars, and you can like easy cash in if you're like about to go broke.
Yeah, but before I actually went to Seattle, I went and got some friendship bracelets because I know Swifties they go crazy with the friendship bracelets.
Yeah, they do.
And let me see if I could just. Oh, my mic disconnect.
No, I'm just turning it up.
So, I wish. I should have brought my other bag. Like, I had a bag of what they were before, but I just went and traded all of them. And these are like all the things that you want. If you want, you can check it out. All the.
Did you bring these or you got these? Like you?
No, like I traded them. It was like some Pokemon card type shit.
Oh, okay. So what's you like go around? What were you trading them with?
They were like some of them. They were because I don't know how the fad start, but they were just wearing a bunch of friendship bracelets. I saw it on TikTok, and people will exchange friendship bracelets. So I went and got like a 12-pack of them before I went to Seattle, and then once the concert started, I put all of them on, and I was just trading with people and be like, "Yo, you want to trade?" And then we would just trade. It's literally like Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So most of these, like I think only out of the 12 I had, I only have 2 of the originals, but the rest of these were made by other people at the concert that like traded with me or they give it to me for free. And I thought that was a really cool experience right there because they're honestly so nice and so cool. I remember when I went to the Gorillaz concert back in Austin. Some people were just crazy and they were just annoying, but everyone at the Taylor Swift concert, fan-wise, were just really cool and nice.
Surprisingly, you'd think the Taylor Swift fans would be annoying.
I think they're annoying, like online, really. Like,
yeah, but in person they're different.
Because when you're in person, they're like, I don't want to ruin this thing for everyone. Like, they all like worship her. I'm gonna just assume they worship her. So they're not like, I'm not gonna like make this guy. Especially when I was walking around and had my Sharpie and I was having people sign it, I would tell them like, oh, it's my first Taylor Swift concert. I also said I'm from California because.
Were you wearing the Lakers shorts?
No, I wasn't though. I thought about bringing them, but I was like, no, they wouldn't really fit.
Yeah, like, it doesn't fit the style.
Yeah. But when I go to like a different like city or place, I like to say I'm from somewhere else. I was like, oh yeah, I'm from California.
I do that too.
So they'd be like, oh my god, you're from California. They're like, where you from? Like, I'm from Compton. And just say so, like straight up lie to them.
Compton, yeah.
Yeah.
321 Grove Street.
I think one time I said like I was from Detroit, and this guy actually was from Detroit, and like he was
like, "Oh, what district?"
And I was like, "Oh no, I was born in Detroit, but I moved to Texas." I had to like
you had to switch up instantly.
Yeah. So he was like, "Oh, I respect you because I was born in Detroit, but like I grew up in Texas." He's like, "Oh man, like I respect you." I was like, "Whew, that was close." He could have like done something to you, probably insulted his heritage or whatever.
Yeah.
But the whole my little plug. The whole lead up to the concert was like so amazing. Just talking to these people and like they signed my shirt and whatever. I have videos of people signing my shirt. I even have some security people signing it. I can't really tell who's who because they just like
they all just signed. Yeah,
they all just sign it.
Were there any baddies signing the shirt?
Definitely, I would say like 90% of them were baddies.
Taylor Swift fans. Okay.
Yeah, and like,
are there any? I see a lot of girl names. Are there any guys on there?
Okay, from my memory, what I recall, only 3, like not security people, only 3 guys signed. 2 of them were confirmed gay.
Okay, because they were with each other or what?
They were with each other, and they were like, hey, like they got like each other's arms and stuff.
Oh,
like,
okay.
They're the hella bros or kind of gay.
Yeah, they're kind of gay. Yeah.
Only one guy I remember signed my shirt, but even then, like when he was signing my shirt, I was talking to him. Because he was one of those people who had like since we were walking around, he was one of the people who had like front row seats. And he was like, I can't wait for Taylor Swift to come out. And he lifted up his shirt and he had like Taylor Swift written on it. It was like from the music video Stan. He's like, I got your
name tattooed across my chest.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna show him. He had like a nipple ring too, and I was like, I don't know what this guy could be. He was also with 2 chicks, so I was like, it could be anything now.
Yeah, he could just be the player type.
It could be, yeah. And he's like, I can't wait for her to see this, and like, you got the whole It wasn't tattooed; it was just with marker.
Yeah.
But when I was walking around getting my shirt signed, a lot of people were telling me, "Oh, that's a really smart idea. I should have done that." And I had a lot of people sign. I didn't count how many signatures I got, but I think Ash and I were like, it's at least like 50 people I've asked that like were willing to sign.
Yeah, it does look like a lot. I'm sure. Oh. No, I was gonna say if you were vlogging, I'm sure you could go back and count it, but I'm sure there was plenty that were not on camera though.
There was at least a few that were not on camera because since we wanted to use our phones during concert, we're like, all right, well, we're walking around, so like just put away your camera, and someone would be like, "Can I sign your shirt?" Be like, "Oh yeah." They're gonna be like, "Can I sign your shirt?" I'm like, "Nah, wait."
Yeah, wait, hang on.
All right.
All right, now you can sign my shirt. Everything, the camera sees everything before I see it.
Yeah, but like the fan experience was so amazing in my opinion. Just talking to people were even giving her out like makeup. They're like, oh my god, you could do like here, have some free, like, it's not expensive makeup, have some free makeup so you can do your eyeliner stuff. Mostly they were giving it to Ash.
Yeah.
But they had a girl gave me like a, I don't know what they're called, but it's like a little sticker and it had like rhinestones on it so you could put it like around your eyes.
Right.
They were giving that stuff out. I was like, this is so amazing. Like, these guys are so cool, and like I said, so amazing.
It could also be that they're better in person, especially at a Taylor Swift concert, because their guard is down. Like, everyone here is a Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah,
they don't have to constantly be like defending her, like, no, she's the best. Like, everyone, like, oh, you're at the Taylor Swift concert, you like her already. They don't have to like be as on guard, so that's probably why they're a little bit more chill there. But as soon as you like step out the venue, it's like all bets are off. Then they like assume everyone's an enemy again.
Yeah, I think that's like. It's like
especially at the VIP too. They're like, okay, you guys are a VIP. You clearly like Taylor Swift. There's no reason to like assume otherwise.
I was like, nah, she's pretty mid.
Yeah.
I saw a dude with the Kanye West shirt, but I don't know if it was like he was wearing it to make fun of Taylor Swift, or I was like to make fun of Kanye, because it was a tweet. I don't remember what it said, but it was just like a Kanye tweet or something like that.
Was it like new Kanye tweet? Was it like when he had the blue thing as his logo?
I think it was old Kanye.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if the guy was making fun of him or he was like with him or whatever, or it was just a funny joke or whatever. But that was pretty interesting. Definitely like, because like I said, we took a lot of, not even just at the Taylor Swift concert, in general for the whole Seattle trip, we took a lot of pictures and pictures and videos. So whenever we could like edit all that, we'll put like a montage or whatever.
Honest, it's probably gonna be a while. No, like knowing that how, if you guys know how long WeebCon took to come out, and that was probably maybe an hour of footage. That's probably judged. I don't think it was actually an hour of footage. It was probably about like 10 minutes than what the actual vlog turned out to be, because we didn't vlog that much, and it took that long for that to come out. I imagine this will probably take a while to come out,
especially all different POVs, because I try to make sure everyone recorded like
POVs. Not
all the time, but like I'd be like, hey Natalie, record this, or I'd be like, hey Cole, record this, or Ash, record this, and like obviously I would record it sometimes. And
then whoever's gonna end up editing this has to collect all the POVs and then line them up. It'll take a while. I imagine, like, I think bold prediction, not even that bold. This episode will definitely come out before that vlog comes out. This episode's gonna come out like a while after.
I'm like 110% sure, unless like we get some like crazy like intern or whatever.
Yeah,
like I'll get my intern to do it or whatever.
I mean, granted, we have next week off. Like, we're not recording anything next week, so maybe he can use like whoever's gonna end up editing, either me or Tyler. It's probably gonna end up being Tyler. He'll use that day to like knock out some editing. Who knows? But I imagine it'll probably take a while.
Mm-hmm. There's also a lot of like B-roll that we shot, because not everyone really wants to talk, or like conversation dies, so it's just recording or whatever.
Yeah, and B-roll's always good, especially if it's like doing something. It's just like it gives time for, at least from what I've seen in vlogs, there's like B-roll just sometimes just have like music playing in the background, just showing scenery, or just like transitioning to the next scene type thing. So it's always fine. Which I was telling, like, which what we all realized after the WeebCon thing is like we did not take enough. Like, we record like 30 minutes of footage. We did not record nearly as much as we probably should have. So,
yeah, to have like those transitions or whatever. Yeah, it's like us walking in or whatever.
Yeah, it was just like straight to the point. We recorded like for day one, it was like 3 minutes. We recorded one segment day one, and we're like, oh yeah, we had the vlog. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I would say I'm like relieved now that I could stop listening to Taylor Swift a lot more than I probably like would honestly normally do.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was doing. I was trying to like know the songs.
Learn it now. Yeah. Now you can like, okay, I don't have to learn it anymore. Like you can throw that playlist that you have like away. You go, I don't need it anymore.
As soon as we walked out of like the concert and like we got into the car, I was like, I gotta play something else, bro. And I started playing like motherfucking Eminem. I was like, I had to listen to something else. I couldn't listen to her anymore. As much as I do generally like her songs. Yeah. I gotta listen to something else.
I imagine those fans, the other fans there, driving like, let's listen to some more Taylor Swift on the way. Let's play all the songs she didn't perform.
No, bro. I'm good. Like, I'm good.
I know that's how some of them were too. They were like, oh, I wish you would have played this like random no name song that no one's ever heard of, but like only Taylor Swift fans are like, and then they play it.
Bro, honestly, Tesla owners need to shut the fuck up, bro.
About what?
So annoying. They literally, it's like they literally just make it their personality. I know it's off topic. I was just saying to TikTok, and he's like, and there's this guy, he's like, oh my god, I only got 80 miles left on my Tesla, and then like he parked in like those charging stations. He's like a mile left or whatever, and he like runs to the fucking what's it called, the charger. He grabs it, opens it, and he like taps it on the side and then puts it in. I was like, all right, nigga, it's not that deep, bro. It's really not that deep.
Yeah.
What was I saying before? Oh yeah, I can stop listening to like Taylor Swift now. At least as much as I, normally should.
You listen to her back to the normal amount you did before you were going to the tour.
Yeah. And one thing I would say about like Taylor Swift, like she is generally like a really good singer and stuff like that. It's just that the whole concert really, in my opinion, I feel like I would have enjoyed it just the same if I got like regular seats.
Yeah.
But I did, because I did get Karma's my boyfriend, I did get a package. It didn't get delivered in time for like me to take it to Seattle because it came with I saw that it came with the badge, but I got it right here. I'll just put this down real sec.
Unboxing video.
Oh yeah, it comes with confetti. Like there's like little confetti. I didn't put this in here. It came with it. So Taylor Swift confetti.
The box looks kind of good, honestly.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Like people who collect because at the end of her concerts she blows confetti. People were getting like hepatitis or something like that from the.
No, I did not see that.
I saw that on TikTok. It was a while ago, and it's like there was like 12 cases of people getting hepatitis from touching like the ground to pick up the confetti to put it in their like Taylor Swift bags or whatever. And I was like, that means either the confetti is whack or like the floor is whack.
I think it's got to be the floor. I don't see how the confetti's giving you hepatitis.
I remember after the show, I was just relaxing a little bit. I was talking to the girls to the right of me, the really chill ones, and then a confetti fell in. I tried to grab it and landed on the floor, and I was like, I'm not touching that anymore. Like,
what hepatitis?
Yeah, I was like, that could stay there. So when I got home and finally opened my VIP, I was like, oh shit, it comes with free confetti.
It's like there's like a note in there's like these are from the ground, by the way.
I would like kill my like they're probably at the concert they scooped it up, put it in the box and sent it. I'd be like, hell nah. But right here, so the audience could see this. I probably could look closer.
Box looks pretty nice.
Yeah, this right here is the Taylor Swift Karma Is My Boyfriend VIP package. I low-key thought it'd be bigger because it kind of looks just like a small, it
looks like a Monopoly box.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 foot by 1 foot. But right now we're doing a live opening. Oh, you can see that right there.
Oh yeah.
I know Ash has one too because we both had VIP tickets. But right here we got a poster. No, we got an envelope. You see that right there? That looks really cool. Even then, like this poster itself just looks really cool. Like just the logo of all her. Even though it's really just pictures of herself. Just looks really good. She's really photogenic.
She isn't an attractive woman.
Shit. We got a t-shirt. No, we got a.
That's a bag.
We got a tote bag right here. Granted, I never use tote bags, but
I don't know anyone who does really besides shopping.
That's what I think. So that's what I think too. Right here, like it's like all the other ones. It has the concerts on the back, the dates. I don't think there's anything in here per se.
Oh, there's stuff in this envelope.
Oh, I would hope so. They just give you a whole big ass envelope.
I thought it was like, oh, I can like send my Taylor Swift fan mail to her and that.
That'd be pretty interesting. Like if you they give you special postcards or whatever, and it's like, oh, you could like Taylor Swift would get this like priority if you write in it. I guess I should.
But even though, imagine how many people have a VIP. It's like there's no way she would get to it in time. I would imagine it's like her manager, not even her.
There we go. Oh, these are the. Oh yeah. I think I remember from the what's it called? The description for VIP is that they give you a special. I don't know how well you can see that. I'll go in the camera in a second, but they give you a special poster that has the city you went to in the time, or not the time, but like the days. I think it's a different poster every time. I'm not really sure. It said it 1 of 4. So this, I'll show the camera real quick.
Well, now they know it isn't cap.
Yeah, look, this right here. Unless like I wasted $1,000 to get it.
Yeah,
or
you got it off a scalper.
Yeah. So right here is this is the Seattle exclusive Karma's My Boyfriend poster. Anyway, I see we got like a couple in the back. So just regular poster. I thought it said canvas. I kind of hoped it was like not really a poster. It was kind of like a painted thing or something like that. Something to make it a little bit more unique other than like, they just printed it on there.
Yeah. Generic poster.
Yeah. I mean, we got a shit ton more posters. Right here we got
over Spider-Verse.
Loki probably put these in the studio.
Just boom.
Cuz I'm not even a really good I don't really like posters. The walls in my room are barren.
I don't either. The only reason these posters are up is because of the podcast. I'm like, I'm not gonna put these in my room, so I'm just gonna put them as stuff. It gives backdrop for the video.
Yeah, like I know why people like posters because it's like a visually appealing. For me, it's just like I can't really do anything to it. Like, you know, unless you have it signed, but that's different. I didn't get these are not signed. At least that I know of. I highly doubt she signed one of these.
That one's signed.
But oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that's signed by.
Oh, I see. They signed it like in front of you, or?
Oh yeah, all three of them. There's Gigak, I think that's Joey, and that's Garnet. Yeah, they all three signed them.
Maybe all the Taylor Swift exes signed these, but like for me,
it's because I also had the VIP thing, which I don't know if it shows on there. No, but I also.
I mean, it's
VIP.
signed, so yeah. But yeah, I'm honestly not a big poster guy. So I was kind of hoping like this poster right here was kind of like a picture, like it was like a painted canvas or something like that. So I like paintings more, but that's cool. It's exclusive, at least I believe.
I think I was like, when it comes to like having something, I'd rather it be something like unique and not like this is just basic poster, like that Goku one. That's like a little bit something different.
Yeah.
Even the Berserk one, that's different. Like I prefer the different stuff other than the generic like poster looks.
Yeah, that's what I kind of hoped this exclusive poster was going to be like. Something not like sense. You know, it's like a wooden carving, but at least like something stylized where it's like unique to the city because it looks like just
you could just print that out.
It looks like a regular picture, but they just put Seattle, Washington.
Yeah,
it would have been cool if it was like the Space Needle or something like that. So I know like it's just not like regular poster slap Washington on there.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if it's the exact same poster everyone else gets, but just with their city. And
I really hope it's not because it said 1 of 4. So I was like, there's really only 4 options. Like it's randomly too. Because maybe what's it called? Ash got something else too. Because I didn't. She didn't open it, at least that I know of.
She's probably waiting until she gets home.
Yeah. But this right here, it's just like, you know, regular poster. This looks really good. She's really photogenic, really pretty. Iconic red lips. The camera so you can see right there. They're kind of small. Like, you know, I really kind of don't like the size of those. This, oh shit. It's signed.
Oh, there you go. There's your VIP thing. Is it signed by her or the artist?
No, it's like a printed signature.
Yeah, that's the artist.
Yeah. Another right there. Let me hold it right here.
Because these are all signed by the artist.
All right. It would have been nice.
I don't even think that's a signature, honestly. I think that's just their watermark, really.
That's why I say, like, it's like print. I don't know how to say it, but it was like their printed signature or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's just a creative way that artists put their watermark on it. It's like, oh, it's a signature. No.
Yeah, I look, you could do this, bro. All that too. I mean, these posters look like the ones you could just print off like the internet. So kind of disappointing, really.
Like, they're definitely like these are some cool designs, but it's nothing like I'd imagine like I couldn't just find this on like Google for it's like Taylor Swift era's poster. Yeah,
that's what like I said before, I wish it was like a painted canvas, something actually genuinely unique, not just like we're gonna print this out and like charge $200 for it.
Yeah.
But those are just the posters. We still have 2 items left in the box right here. We got package wise, it looks really I should probably show what the package looked like. But like on the top right here, that's where the tote bag was. I probably should have showed everyone. But like package wise, it looks really sleek. I really like it.
Yeah.
And then we got this box right here. I thought it was a booklet. Oh, is it? It's like a. Oh, I thought it was a lighter. We got a pen. We got a pen right here.
Dude, I don't know anyone who wears pins. I've never met a guy who wears pins in real life.
This like VIP review so far, I've like yet to be kind of impressed. The only thing I'm kind of like that's interesting was the tote bag, but like I said, I don't use tote bags.
Well, you can go shopping at Walmart and let everyone know where you went to the Taylor Swift tour.
I mean, I feel like me wearing my shirt more like will like look better or whatever. But we got a pen. I mean, it's pretty like it's metal. It's good quality. Probably can't see it right there. That's perfect. So I'll put it on my tote bag once I go shopping for my dildos. You know, I'll have it there.
Classic.
This is the box.
Loki, I thought it was a book. I did not.
That's what I thought.
It's just a box.
Oh shit! I got my little like. I got my VIP ticket right.
Badge?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
What is it?
I don't know. It's just like shiny.
You pull it out?
Oh yeah, it is just your ticket, but it's just like shiny because it's VIP. So like has your seat and everything on there. That would be cool to have that signed by like Taylor Swift, because then that would
not
be like
it says not actual ticket. It's
well,
just
yeah, I imagine it's not.
I mean, this right here looks pretty cool.
I think that would be cool to have something signed by Taylor Swift, which I mean, from what I've seen, Taylor Swift is like not doing a lot of like signatures and stuff like that at her tours and stuff. So, or like meeting up with fans.
Yeah, I don't cause okay, I was doing a little bit more research because I didn't know I had VIP till 2 months before the what's it called, the date, because I just thought the receipts, and then I remember I got it on Ticketmaster. On the top of your ticket, it says like Karma's my boyfriend package, and I was like, oh shit, what does that mean? And then I looked more into it. I was like, oh wait, I have a VIP package. I didn't even mean to buy it. It just like I think to get good seats, it like you would have to buy the VIP package. So I just got them. I didn't really mean to get it, but you know, now I got it. But this ticket doesn't even say like you can say right. It's just like venue your favorite city. No, it's like 13.
This is seat 13, row TS.
No,
section.
those are like little like jokes where like it says venue your favorite city. 1313 is a reference to one of her songs, I believe, or like her number or something like that.
Oh, and then TS would be Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Okay,
I would X3 in Roman numerals. Is that 8?
Let me see. X, I think that 8. Ooh, I don't know actually.
Maybe it's just she has 3 X's.
I mean, it would have been
breaks up with people.
It would have been really nice if they actually did print out like my information on there and be like, "This is where you sat." This, because that would make it more personalized. Here, let me show.
Now that's just like a generic thing they give to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, this looks cool. Like, you know, from my package, this looks really cool. The ticket right here looks like the Willy Wonka golden ticket, VIP in the back. But I definitely, as I was saying before, when I was looking through I'll put this right here. Looking through the packages. Karma, I think Karma is my boyfriend is like the most expensive package you can get. The one before is called the All Too Well package. I think the only difference between these two packages is that I had better seats than the All Too Well package.
But you probably get the same stuff, so.
Yeah, because I was looking at I was comparing it. And I was like, oh, which one is which? Because when I was there, Swifty told me there are 5 different ones. I only knew about 2 of them. I was like, I don't know what the other 3 got. So it'll be interesting when I go on TikTok and look, oh, what do the other ones get? This, I don't know. This is just like, maybe? Oh, I think it's a sticker actually. Kind of feels like a sticker. I don't know what that really is.
Throw it on your laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sticker. Is it?
Oh shit.
I don't think it is, actually.
I got postcards. I can
you can send her.
I can send my postcards to with Taylor Swift. There's a lot on here.
It'd be hilarious if you wrote the lyrics to like the first verse of "Stand" to her.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 postcards.
It definitely feels like a sticker, but it doesn't like come off like a sticker, so it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a tattoo or some shit. I don't know what this is really.
Could be.
I think it is a sticker. I feel like I see like a little thing here, but like, you can look through that as I show the camera. This is the VIP sticker. At least I think it's a sticker. It's probably like a bumper sticker of some kind. Nothing on the back, right there. Eras Tour.
Oh, these are like actual postcards.
Yeah, they're like actual. It says like to and from and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I could send her. Maybe if I send it to her, she'd be like, "Oh, this is a fan that I got the VIP," and write back to me.
I've sent you 5 letters, Taylor.
So right here, I probably can't go through all of them, but I'll just like.
I think it's just like I think it's probably just these.
Yeah, I think it's just the album covers right here. But there's 10 of these, and they're like all different. Let's see, 3, 6, 9. No, there's 12. There's at least 11. Maybe there is 11 on here. I just miscounted. But we have postcards, so I can do my like what's it called? My fan fiction of me pretending to be Stan and send Taylor Swift.
You've always wanted to do that.
I've always wanted to do that. Now I could finally do it.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last thing we have on here, which I think out of everything, this is probably the badge. It looks like a little deck of cards. I think right here is the badge because I saw a lot of people in the VIP with badges that obviously I didn't have because I didn't have the package. Yep. Right here, the VIP badge.
Why did yours take so long to come in?
Well, I don't know why, because I was on Ticketmaster and I was like, where my VIP at? They originally said like, oh, you have the all too well. I was like, no, I don't have all too well.
Stop lying to me.
I was like, don't do that to me. Don't do that. And so Ticketmaster's what's it called? Customer service is kind of like bad, because I would send a message and they would tell me, all right, 4 hours for a reply, and then they would send me like they told me like, you have the all too well. I'm like, no, I have the car with my boyfriend. Wait another 4 hours, my mistake. And I was like, all right, bro. And then I would just kept telling him, because originally when I was in my old apartment, it said they were sending it to that address. Like, no, don't do that, because once it's sent there, it's lost, because it was not a good neighborhood. So
it's never coming back.
Yeah. So I managed to switch the address at the last second. So maybe that's why it got delayed, because. That could be why, yeah. But I've also saw on Reddit and stuff like that people said like, oh, I didn't get my VIP till after the concert and stuff like that, because they told me it usually ships 3 to 2 weeks before like the date. And I was, like I said, I was really hoping I would get this before so I could have the VIP badge, because I was scared, because I thought you needed the VIP badge to get inside the VIP, because I thought they were going to be like, nah, who the fuck are you? Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah. But
once I went there and I talked to other Swifties and talked to security, they're like, no, you could get in. You just needed to, like, it said Karma's my boyfriend package, so you're allowed to get in. So I think that's it, really. That's all, unless there's like a hidden Easter egg down here, which I highly doubt.
No, these look like stingy business people who just wanted to get the money out that they can.
So yeah, out of like this has been Eddy's like VIP box review and Eras Tour edition, and I would say so far this is not worth like the $250 I think it's like retail price for.
Insane. Yeah, it is just all the pictures.
I really hoped like some of the like there was some cool stuff, don't get me wrong, like
I think the postcards are cool.
Postcards are cool. This ticket's definitely really cool. Like I said, I just wish that they had it more personalized.
Yeah, it just seems like it would, like they put all their effort into making it look cool, and they're like, all right, we're just gonna carbon copy, send it to everyone. Like they didn't want to personalize it.
Yeah,
make it, like,
I want to see the other like designs that they had for the exclusive poster to your city. Because like these poster designs, I do like them. I just wish they weren't so small. I wish they were a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
not even like
size.
I wish there was one at least that size.
Yeah.
Maybe like in better quality, because like this is like kind of what's it called? I don't even know what the kind of paper this is, but it's like it's not like that.
This one?
Yeah, cardstock.
Cardstock.
Yeah, like they had a big cardstock one that was like that.
Yeah.
Or even like this size, I would be comfortable with that size. But all these little ones are like the trash taste one, or even the flash one you have up there. So I really wish that there was more like, what's it called? Like it was more personal. Like this, like, oh my gosh, Seattle, Washington. So, I mean,
now that you think about it, though, like $200 for a whole package is kind of a lot. Because if you think about it, posters do cost a lot of money, even though,
do they?
Regardless if you think they should or not, yeah, they do. Posters are typically running you like $50 each, and for you $200 to get this whole package, it probably is like a better deal than if you were to buy it individually. Like, I'm sure if I looked up this poster right here, like individually, probably like $70, maybe 50, 70. Maybe you got it in the whole package, so.
Yeah, I mean, like well, like I said before, I'm not really a poster guy. It's just that, like, if I had to get a poster, I would prefer it to be a little bit bigger. But the things I really do like are the ticket, the what's it called? Postcards. The tote bag. I didn't think it was gonna come with
VIP badge.
The VIP badge is like, I mean, I could probably open it right now. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh yeah, the lanyard. So I guess like, you know, they know I'm VIP. But I know the badge. Let me try to open it. The badge was like an interactive thing that you could have at the concert. They gave us bracelets, which I'm glad there was something on there about that. But right here, it has a little pin on it. And oh, that's what it looks like, by the way. It just has the badge. It's just the Eras Tour poster. But there's a little tab you could pull on the back, and it will light up during the show, which is really cool. I did think that was really, really cool. But other than that, I don't think, like I said, unless there's something hidden underneath here, which I highly doubt, because I don't want to ruin the box either, because I think the box looks really cool.
Yeah.
That was the whole VIP package. I would probably rate it like a 6 out of 10, personally. It's probably like my first VIP package. So I'll give this one a 6. It's just a lot of posters. I'm not a good big poster guy. At least 3 surprises. I didn't think I was gonna get a pen.
Better than the package you got at that one anime convention in Oklahoma.
Oh, what's it called? Like the mystery box?
Yeah.
That was ass. That was like, if I had to rate that, I'll give that like a 2.
Okay, so yeah, this is better.
This is definitely better. But also, like, if it was like, I also think because I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan. If this was like an Eminem like thing, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. If it was like an Eminem VIP.
Eminem Eras tour.
Eminem Eras tour, oh, dummy.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have that many. He actually probably does have that many albums.
I mean, if we're including Infinite, there's 1, 2, 3.
Let's let it go. Infinite, the real Slim or not the real Slim Shady, the Marshall
LP.
Mathers, the Slim Shady LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, then the Eminem show, and then what's after the Eminem show? Encore, yeah,
Encore,
Relapse, Recovery, MLP2. And then Revival.
And then he has what's it called?
And then he has plenty of space. Yeah, he has
more than enough.
Yeah. So you can honestly get rid of Revival because he knows people don't like Revival. So
he could honestly stop at like how much was in there? Like MLP2 or like he could honestly like probably just stop at MLP2 and it would just be so good.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would be complaining about not getting a Revival one. They're like, where's the Revival picture? I think we'd be all right.
Yeah, I feel like we're good. Even though there's like, people love River or whatever.
Yeah. You like it.
I like it, but I haven't listened to it because Taylor Swift's been taking most of my time. I can't wait to see my minutes at the end of the Spotify Wrapped to see where like how much I listened to Taylor Swift or whatever compared to everyone else.
Well, it's probably gonna die down now.
Most definitely. There wasn't any surprises at the concert either. She didn't like bring out like a secret artist. If she brought out Ice Spice for Karma, I look, it was like I'm walking out. This girl ain't it, bro. Like she is so overhyped.
I know, man. I hate it here. And I see it all the time on Twitter about Ice Spice. I'm like, dude, they're like, Ice Spice finally like not finally, but like Ice Spice with her new song with Nicki Minaj like debuts at #1. Ice Spice stay on top. I'm like, does she, or is she just getting carried by her features all the time?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Because like, sure, you could say she got the #1 hit, which yes, is still impressive, but she did it with Nicki Minaj, who is a known hit maker. It's like, it's not. That'd be like that's like Baby Keem. His first 2 singles went hits because they were with Kendrick Lamar. It's like, yeah, if I sat there and teamed up with Drake or Eminem, I'm sure I'd get some hits too. Her 3 #1 hits are, okay, I'll give her Boys Larry, even though it's not her song. She hopped on and has 1 verse for 15 seconds, but we'll give her that one.
Yeah.
Her other two #1 hits after that, Karma with Taylor Swift, the second most listened to artist in the world right now on Spotify, and then Nicki Minaj, the biggest female
I literally
rapper.
have not seen like someone like what's it called, Ice Spice, get carried so hard by the features. Like,
yeah, doesn't even have an album.
Like I would give her Munch because like Munch was like a meme song and people just generally did like it. I would give her that, but like as soon as because it was like the 3 AM version of Midnight's, right, when that got released. Yeah. And I saw
no, not 3 AM, Till Dusk Dawn.
Was it? I thought it was called 3 AM.
Yeah, because it's the deluxe of the deluxe. The 3 AM is the original deluxe.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, we made
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. But like as soon as I heard that she was gonna make a song with Taylor Swift, or not even make a song, just like do a remix of it, I was like,
which was only because of PR too. I'm like genuinely
dude,
believe
like,
it. Yeah.
Dude, I've never like this girl just made it in life because she got carried. She literally like. Cause
good networking.
It has to be because I saw that on Twitter. It could have been like, it's Twitter, so it could be fake or whatever. That Ice Spice's like PR hit her up, be like, let's do this. And Taylor Swift just like happened to like Ice Spice. Like, you don't like Ice Spice, bro.
No,
like,
you saw the controversy you were in because of your boyfriend and Ice Spice. You were like, I gotta work with her so I can clear it up that I don't hate her.
That has to be it, bro. And then she also had to bring her up on stage, like dude, like literally, like Ice Spice, like whoever her PR team is like golden because she literally just got this fame handed to her. Like I said, I would give her the Munch.
She got big off of Munch, and even then, that song isn't even really that big. It's like it's big in the sense of it went internet viral.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like it's a like
if you look at her numbers from that, like YouTube or even her Spotify numbers, it's not a huge song by any means. It just was a viral hit enough to make her name known, and then she capitalized off of it.
Yeah, and I was like, and then she made it, and she's like, I'm doing music. Like,
good PR team, yeah.
No nigga listening to your music, bro. Unless it's with the feature, then yes, they're gonna listen to it.
Yeah, so it's like I'll always say, well, not always, but like I can admit, like, yeah, she like admit's probably not the right word, but like I'll always say, dang, I keep saying the same thing.
I'll always say, I won't say that. I'll admit, I won't say that either.
Okay, I currently say that she is mid and she makes mid music. However, the future may change. She could definitely get better. There's obviously room for that. But I'm not going to take away her credit from how she's marketed herself or how her team's marketed. They've done very well. Obviously, they've had these connections. Reaching out to like Nicki Minaj is a great move for someone. Like when you're a female rapper, either working with Nicki Minaj or beefing with Nicki Minaj. It worked for Cardi B. Instantly started beefing with Nicki Minaj, boom, it worked. So it's like, if whatever what you do, if you want to make it, you either gotta beef with or work with someone really big, and it's gonna benefit you. It always works that way. Like very rarely do you see someone, maybe not rarely, but at least in the rap industry, it is very uncommon for someone to just come up on their own. They usually have someone else to help catapult their success. It usually happens all the time. Eminem had Dr. Dre. Drake had Lil Wayne. Like everyone has that person to help them get successful. So once you have that metric, you're golden. You just gotta capitalize off it and not lose it.
But would you say like Ice Spice's like popularity or fame right now is like, I'm gonna say this. Do you think she will get better later on? Do you personally think?
I mean, one thing that annoys me about this Ice Spice thing is that, like, I want her to finally drop an album so we can actually fully critique her. I'm like, actually drop an album so we can actually critique you. Because right now she currently has, I want to say like 4 or 5 solo songs, like no features. She has like maybe 4 or 5 solo songs. She needs to just drop an album so we can actually critique her music. But she dropped her Like EP, which had like 4 songs we've already heard before, and then like 2 original songs. And then like a couple weeks ago, she dropped a Like Deluxe. I'm like, who drops a deluxe for an EP? That's not a real thing. Just make an album. Stop with this deluxe on it. That is the most stupid thing I've ever heard of. Dropping a deluxe on an EP. So stupid.
Like, okay, for me personally, like as in currently, because I don't really listen to albums, but I feel like when Ice Spice makes an album, I would generally listen to it to see if she's like actually like got what it takes or not. At least for my opinion, because I have a different opinion on like just music in general. But from what I think at the moment, I don't think Ice Spice would just be like, will get better over time. I think she would probably get caught up in her own hype and be like, yeah, like I'll make a song with Nicki Minaj, but I carry that though, or something like that.
I feel like I can see her maybe going into the same issue that right now DaBaby went into, and then that 6ix9ine had, where it's like they just do the same song. Because that's what her main complaint is now. Because off the Like Deluxe, she dropped the song Deli, which is probably the most,
I did see.
Yeah, it's like this is the same flow. She doesn't switch it up at all. Which, granted, she's gonna have. I'm assuming she's probably gonna have Nicki Minaj mentoring her. Hopefully, that's the case. If Nicki Minaj mentors her, probably the best mentor you can have, because she's the perfect person at switching up her flow. Like you look at like so many of her like Starships, A Moment for Life. She has so many different flows, and she's probably one of the best ones to coach you under that. And she says, and Drake backed it up the claim that Drake's been coaching her too. So if she's gonna have Drake and Nicki Minaj coaching her, I feel like she better get better, because if she doesn't, then she's just a one hit, not a one hit wonder, because she has more hits.
It was just like a phase, or what?
Yeah, it was like a Lil Pump thing where they had a phase where you were really big and then you died whenever everyone realized you're not living up to it.
Yeah,
because I can see her right now being like a Lil Pump thing where it's like she had her year, because Lil Pump had his year 2016 where he was making hits and he was top of the world, and then after that fell off. I can see that happening to her, but we have to see her actually drop an album.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's even capable of making music. I feel like she's made like 12 songs. She's like, whew, I'm all written out. That's all I can write. I'm like,
that's what I feel like about her. Like it's just the way she, like, her personality is just like. Yeah, I feel like I could sell this for like at least $300. Oh, where's my mic?
Probably more.
I could probably sell this for like $300.
Yeah. Anyways, Ice Spice, until proven otherwise, she's mid, and I will always give her credit for her marketing team. Yeah, that is good. Either it's her marketing or maybe it is her herself. I don't know, because I'm not her and I don't have connections. Whoever it is, they're doing a great job, and she's done a good job at being able to navigate her way through like getting viral. Because a lot of people, well, not a lot, maybe not a lot of people, but there are a lot of people who have had a viral hit and just not been able to capitalize out and like maintain off of it. Like Designer, he had Panda and Timmy Turner, and then he wasn't able to like capitalize off of it and do anything else.
He had a song called Timmy Turner.
Yeah, that was his first viral hit, and then Panda went like huge because I think Timmy Turner started from like an XXL freestyle, and everyone was like, oh my god, that's so good, and he turned it into a song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless it was backwards, unless he was a song first and then he did as a freestyle, which kind of be crazy, but I don't know.
But yeah, like I don't know, like her character just doesn't seem to me that she's gonna make that much, at least good music.
It doesn't seem like that either. But who knows? Maybe she'll go through some crazy character development.
Yeah, maybe Eminem would be like, she go crazy. I mean, I need a teacher. Or Kendrick would be like, I need a teacher.
If Kendrick brings her like under the wing, I'm like, dude, who is this girl's PR team? How does she get?
At that point, I'm like, even though Kendrick's like married or whatever, he has a wife, right?
Yeah,
like it's like he has to be hitting, bro. He has to be hitting.
I would need to know how she's doing this. I'm like, how do you have these connections? How did you get in contact with Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and all these
especially
people?
Taylor Swift? Out of like, because I don't remember, because I feel like we talked about this before. I don't remember the last like, what's it called?
Feature she B.O.B.
Yeah, that's how old. I was like 2011 or 2012.
It could come down to, because like I remember telling, I don't think I've ever said this on that podcast before. I know this is true for a lot of pop artists. Their labels don't like them to feature on other people's songs. They want to kind of stay in their own realm. They have people, mainly people would feature on them or whatever. But I guess why you see like a lot of big artists like Ed Sheeran or Beyonce's probably a little different now because I think she's independent. But like artists who are in the pop industry like Ed Sheeran or Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish, stuff like that, they're not going to feature on other people's stuff because it's not what their labels want them to do. They want them to be their own entity. And I think that the only outliers being certain people like Ed Sheeran, because he teamed up with someone like Eminem. But Eminem, I think, is like an outlier because he's Eminem. I think any label at this point would be like, if you can work with someone like either Drake, Eminem, or like Bad Bunny or like The Weeknd, they'll like let it slide. If it's like someone big enough, they'd probably let it slide. But for the most part, I think, yeah, like the B.O.B. Taylor Swift thing, I don't know how that happened. I think Taylor Swift probably wasn't that big because it was like 2011. So I guess she wasn't that big yet. Because that was only like when Red came out.
Yeah, I was about to say when Red came out.
So,
I mean,
that was like she getting to become successful.
Was that before? No.
Because 1989 is when she became mainstream. Like mainstream. So obviously, she was still like famous, obviously. She's still Taylor Swift. But I don't think she was nearly as big until 1989.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, like was that before or after Kanye West interrupted her or whatever? I think it was after, right? Oh, no, maybe it was 2013.
I want to say it's after because
I feel like it's after.
I feel like it was after Kanye's thing because I think that Kanye's thing was like 2008 or 2009.
Okay,
or something,
yeah.
So I think it was after.
Yeah, maybe B.O.B. was like, hey, I'm not like Kanye. How about you feature on? She's like, whatever you say, daddy. And she just did it.
I don't even remember the song. It was like not even good.
I forgot to. Like, I know her, like, what she sings in it. I just don't remember I don't remember the song.
Yeah. And then aside from, okay, actually, no, that's not her most recent. Her most recent one would be with Zayn for the 50 Shades of Grey, or I Don't Want to Live Forever.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, that would have been her most recent.
Even
one.
that
Whenever 50 Shades of Grey came out was probably when that.
Didn't that come out like 2015 or something like that? Or 2016?
It's not that long ago. It's like 8 years ago.
I feel like 8 years is a long time, dude. Don't do that.
I guess, but like, I don't know. I don't think it was the first 50 Shades of Grey. I think it was 50 Shades of Grey Dark or like 50
like the
Shades
last,
Darker.
because I know there was 3 movies. Was it the last movie?
I think so because I remember Earned It is from the original 50 Shades of Grey, and that's the Weeknd song. I don't think they were both on the same movie. They might have been, but I don't think they were. So I think Zayn's was on either this. How many movies are there? 2 or 3 of them?
And 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
There's 3. There's like 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades
Darker,
and 50 Shades of Freed.
Okay. So I want to say it's not from the same song. Not from the same movie. But
because I remember I went to go see 50 Shades of Freed for like one of my friends' birthday, and I was like, this movie ass. Granted, I never saw the other 2, so maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it was from Darker, 2017.
Oh damn.
So
I know she also had a song in
6 years ago.
What's it called? The Hunger Games movie, but I don't know if that came out after. I think it was Catching Fire.
Yeah, I want to say that was probably a solo though, right?
I don't remember.
In the feature.
I saw the first movie like this series ain't for me. It's boring.
But yeah, just in general, like typically you don't see that happen from people. I think another outlier is probably Ariana Grande. I think she does do a lot more features than other people do. But usually, from what I've seen, it's usually with either her boyfriend at the time, which is like flips depending on who it is, or Nicki Minaj. Which once again, Nicki Minaj goes into like the Eminem category. It's like they're an icon, so they can kind of get a pass.
Yeah, if Ariana Grande is not like homewrecking relationships, she's like doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that?
Oh yeah, I did see it, and I was like, I don't know, I don't know what to think about it. I was like, I see the picture of the guy, I'm like, bro,
because I recognize because he was from the guy from the SpongeBob, like the what's it called, the Broadway show, right?
Yeah.
And I was, because that's how I recognized him. Like, ain't no way this dude like got Ariana Grande or whatever.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I feel like Ariana Grande is just like an established personality guy. Like, I don't think it doesn't seem like, based on the people she's dated, that she's shallow. Because it seems like all the guys she's dated are pretty average looking guys, really.
Yeah.
And they just have probably good personalities. So I think this just proves she's not shallow. Maybe she home wrecks, but she ain't shallow at least.
Yeah.
She's in for the personality.
We all
have a
average guys, like even maybe below average if you want to go that route. We all have a shot with Ariana Grande,
Exactly.
but we just need to be famous.
Of all the celebrities, she's been proven to be the least shallow.
Yeah. Actually, I think maybe Selena Gomez, because
I don't even know anyone she's dated besides Justin Bieber.
True. I saw something like Selena Gomez net worth went from the beginning of the year was like 80 million to like 800 million or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell has this girl been doing behind the scenes?
Oh, I don't know. I remember seeing that too, and I was like, because I don't see anything. The only time I ever saw anything about Selena Gomez was when she had that beef with Justin Bieber.
The beef? Or
like
Hailey
drama.
Bieber?
Yeah, with Hailey Bieber.
Yeah, it was like the beef with Hailey Bieber.
Yeah, that was the only time I seen her name brought up in like years. And then like ever since then, it was like, oh yeah, Selena Gomez is now the most followed female on Instagram. I'm like, how?
I was like, where were you guys? Like,
I was like, how is she more followed than people like Ariana Grande or like who else?
Taylor Swift or something like that.
Well, yeah, it's like, how is she more followed than them? I don't get this. Like, I'm not saying she's bad or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like, what does she do? I don't know anything she does.
I think something has to happen because didn't she get diagnosed with like a disease or something like that?
I think so.
Like, people were like, oh my god, like I remember her from Wizard Worldly Plays. Oh my god, what's she doing right now? Because I remember she still. I don't know if she made any music this year, but she definitely made music like the last year.
Yeah, I know she has that one song like "Calm Down" or something.
Yeah, she even had some. She haven't had a song with like Bad Bunny, I believe, or The Weeknd or something like that. Like, she still made music. It's just that I think like something happened to her, whether it was that disease or like something happened to her like with her family, that people just like flocked to Selena Gomez. And then with like all this stuff with Hailey Bieber, they're like, hey, why is Hailey Bieber acting like Selena Gomez? And they were just like making this shit up.
Yeah.
And also, like, you know, people love like fake tisses drama, so they're like, oh my god, like Hailey Bieber really just did this to Selena Gomez, so like, all right, I'm Team Selena over Hailey Bieber now.
Yeah, because like another person, I was like Kylie Jenner. I thought Kylie Jenner would just forever be the number one like female person on Instagram, but I don't know. Maybe Kylie Jenner's got to get in some drama.
Maybe I know she's recently said she regrets getting plastic surgery. Like,
yeah, she finally admits after years. Yeah. I was like, bro, why did it take you like 12 years to finally admit it? I don't know. I just think that's funny that she kept denying it, even though she knew damn well we all knew she did.
I was like, just admit it, bro. Like, like, honestly, like, just you pretending that you're like all natural. It's just like, it's not even like helping anyone. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it doesn't benefit any, like. Just like SZA, she was straight up like, "Yup, I got a BBL. Let's move on now." Like,
exactly. And we moved on.
Yeah, and we moved on. No one said they're like, "Bro, let's be real." SZA got a BBL. She was like, "Yeah, I did. Can we move on now?" And then everyone, "Oh, okay." She admitted it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's just like I feel like she liked the conversation behind it. Like that's why she kept denying it. She's like, "No, it's just natural hard work."
I'm like, you was ugly as fuck before. No, like, nigga, don't do that.
It's like, it was just lip fillers. That's it. I'm like, it was not just lip fillers, bro.
If those lip fillers were in your ass, then yeah.
Your whole facial structure is different too.
But yeah, that's the last thing I forgot about, like the Kylie sisters or whatever the fuck they are until
the Kardashians. Yeah,
the Kardashians too. What is Kim doing? Because I know she broke up with Pete Davidson.
I know she does.
She's doing the show again. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I feel like she's been doing that though for like a minute because Pete was still on the show.
Was
like,
he?
That's how long. Yeah, because there was an episode where she was like, "I'm gonna get in the shower. You want to join me, Pete?" And he was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, I remember that. He's like, like with his like high, or I haven't high pitch, like low pitch. Oh wait, what happened with Pete Davidson? Did he like he got community service for doing something? Do you remember?
I don't know what happened though.
When I first saw that, I was like, great, he's a pedophile. Because like all
comedians are pedophiles.
All comedians, not that he's a pedophile, but like that all comedians like sexually assault, like they're all rapists or whatever. That's like the joke or whatever.
Yeah, it does seem to be a common.
Oh no, I remember what it was. He crashed his car into like a house or something like that.
Yeah,
in, like,
that's
Malibu.
what it was. Yeah, I remember.
And then he's like got like 12 hours of community service or like whatever like that. I don't know. I'm just saying he just went downhill.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's always been going downhill ever since his I think his peak of popularity was probably
SNL. Or
No, not SNL. Like with his relationship with Kim, because
Really?
because it had the beef with
Okay,
Kanye as well.
alright.
You're talking about Kim Kardashian, one of the most famous women in the world, and then Kanye, one of the most famous guys in the world, and he was in the center of that drama. Yeah, it like elevated his fame, and then when they broke up, everyone's like, okay, we don't care about Pete Davidson anymore.
Yep.
And then I didn't hear anything about him until like the rumor that he was dating was it Jenna Ortega. That was the
for Pete Davidson.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, it's just the joke of he dates all the girls that everyone on Twitter wants.
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't see anything until the community service thing.
Bro, this is kind of off topic, but like when I was in Seattle, when I was like, I think it was the day after the concert, I had a dream where Eminem announced this tour, and I was like, I like died because I was like, I'm not gonna get those tickets anymore, bro. I'm broke in Seattle right here. My the other plans that we're doing, I'm like, I ain't never gonna make it to that concert, bro.
I have plans that I can't reveal.
I have plans. We have plans. We can't reveal it now because the hater was sabotage us. But like I low key woke up in a cold sweat, and I'm like, oh fuck, bro, it's just a dream. But
well, if anything, that was more on topic. We got off topic by talking about celebrities. Go back to the Seattle trip. That was the whole point of the episode. Yeah, because we only talked about the concert. What about everything else?
Oh yeah, the whole Seattle trip. Like, I really wish one of the other girls were here too, because we did like I said, I told you before the camera started rolling. When me and Ash were at the concert, Coral and Natalie were having their own separate adventure with like her friend who's an intern at Microsoft or whatever. And I was like, that's interesting. Also, know from all I know that what they did is that they went to the Mr. Beast restaurant. They had a Mr. Beast burger, and they're like, it's ass. Like, it's a Mr. Beast. Like, I expected it to be asked.
Yeah, but at least it's for a good cause. Because I think if you buy stuff from, I think everything in the store goes to charity.
Oh yeah, but like that's like him donating money to charity. So like, nah, I'm not into that.
What, you want to be the one to do it? Or
yeah,
what?
because if you're gonna donate charity, why would, unless like you're like you couldn't be bothered, like, yeah, might as well do it. But if you're like, it's for a good cause, like, it's better for you to do it so you also get benefits from it.
I guess, but I mean,
like I said, it depends on
food. If you want food and you also want a good cause, boom.
I want good food. I ain't going to Mr. Beast restaurant.
I mean, I want to go just to try it, but I don't imagine it'd be that good. I mean, Jose's had the Mr. Beast burger before from the place that's in Texas.
Really?
And he said it was all right.
I thought it was like only like a East Coast thing.
Apparently, there's one in Dallas, or maybe somewhere around Dallas. Because I remember Jose Uber Eats it before.
All the way in Dallas?
I don't know where it was from, but I remember he got it from Uber Eats before, and I was like, I didn't even know they had that. That burger must have been like
$100. Like, you want me to go all in Dallas and come back to McKinney?
They did it.
I mean, yeah.
I remember he was like, bro, my fries are cold. I'm like, I imagine
like your whole food is cold, bro.
I imagine, bro. It's probably like 2 hours away.
Yeah. But I had the fries on. These were the ass. Even like, they didn't look that appealing because they took videos and photos of it. Like, the burger doesn't even look that good, and the fries just had like chili spice on it. It like someone sprinkled it on. Like, and I ate one. I was like, this is ass. It could be that specific location, but that was just my first impression of the Mr. Beast stuff.
Because that's only Seattle, so who knows? Maybe it's like you go to like the LA one where pretty much most people care more about how their stuff runs in LA. Probably better, maybe.
Yeah. Speaking of LA, like my whole experience with Seattle, because I'll admit when I'm wrong when I say like, oh yeah, all cities are the same, and like I'm not gonna enjoy the cities. I did thoroughly enjoy myself in the city of Seattle. I think it's because like most major cities I've been to were like the popular cities, aka Los Angeles or like Dallas or even like I can't think of a major city in Florida, but like where Disney World is or whatever.
Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando. That's what it was. Like I was like, oh, they're all the same. Like a bunch of homeless like bums and stuff like that. You're gonna get shanked or whatever. But when I went to Seattle, it was actually like really, really nice. I think it's also because that Seattle itself is so close to the water compared to a city like Los Angeles, where it's like it's a ways from the water, but still relatively close. Like if I was in the city, it would take a 5-minute walk for me to get to like the shore or like the lake that they had. Also, the weather there was so nice. Also because the city is higher up, so like you got that northern weather. I remember on the last day, Natalie was wearing a jacket because it was cold in July. And I was like, that is crazy to me that you could be able to do that here.
That's what it's like when you live in Texas forever and you go somewhere else. You're like, damn, this is what it's like in like a regular state.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was a little bit colder because, like I said, we were higher up. We were close to Canada or whatever.
Yeah.
We could have driven to Canada. They because when I rented out the car, it was a 22 Chrysler. When I rented out the car, she was like, "Are you gonna go to Canada?" I was like, "I didn't even know I could do that." Like low key, I thought it was just like I had to stay here. She's like, "No, you could go to Canada." I was like, "Oh, I can't," because I didn't bring my passport. But if I knew that ahead of time that we'd be able to drive to Canada, it's like relatively ease. We definitely wouldn't have went there for like a day because we're close to Vancouver, British Columbia. We definitely would have went there for a day and then came back. I really wish I knew that ahead of time so I could plan for that, but sadly I couldn't. But Seattle itself was really, really pretty. I tried as much coffee as I could, especially on the last day. I had like 5 cups of coffee. I was like, I'm finna die.
Are they like known for coffee or something?
Yeah, well, that's where the first Starbucks is. So that's just like a lot of coffee places. I try to do like what you told me like before I left that. Like, I like to try all these small places, not go to like McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah, because it's like these are places that only exist in that city.
Yeah. There were a lot of like really good small places. Like there was this place I went to called Biscuit Bitch, and I was like, this is really good. Like they had the whole gimmick. They called people bitches. I actually got one of the baristas to sign my shirt. It's like somewhere on the side, but it was really, really, really nice. I think out of all the places we went to eat, there was only 2 places where I'm like, this is kind of ass. And one of them was Natalie's suggestion. The other one was just us like going on there. But I spent a lot of money on
I was about to ask, like, how much money? Because, like, if you're going, especially a lot of people like to do this, which I've noticed Ash is doing when she came down here, too. It's like when people visit places, they want to go out to eat every single time, and that's going to run you a lot of money. So I was, like, wondering how much did you end up spending on just food?
Especially in the city like Seattle. I'm like, because it's also, like, a big city. It's, like, pretty famous. But, dude, like, food there was, like, you go to eat like seafood, like I'll get a sandwich. It'd be like $20. No, like extra. Like if you want a side, that's extra. You want a drink, that's extra too. It's not like you go to like a fast food place, like you get a meal. Yeah. Everything costs money over there. And I was like, damn, this is what's killing me more. I thought I was gonna waste a lot of money at the Taylor Swift concert. I was like, nah, it's the food. Yeah. So when Jose picked us up and he took us back, we went to Whataburger. I bought me and him food, and I saw the price. It was like $30. So I was like, that's the price I live for, bro.
Yeah, the amount of money you spent on you and Jose was just you in Seattle,
basically, honestly. And it was insane because, like I said, the food was really good, and like obviously we were close to the shore, so that you had a lot of seafood going around. And I think that's probably what the price was, like, because I know seafood is a bit more expensive, but yeah, even then I was like, this like to eat here regularly, it's like gotta be killer, bro.
Was the seafood like good though?
The seafood, I thought it was pretty good, honestly, because like it's a bit fresher because we're literally right next to the lake or whatever they fish at. Yeah. But I mostly had salmon over there because I had my first crab cake over there, and I was like, this shit's pretty mid. It was $10 for one crab cake. It was like 2 inches by 2 inches. I was like, this is crazy that they're charging $10 for this.
Crab cakes are like a delicacy, I'm pretty sure.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they are. Like
I never
delicacy in the sense of it's like they're gonna be expensive type thing.
I didn't know that. I thought they were just like like a pastry or whatever you could get. But I mostly had salmon over there. Each place I went to, the salmon tasted different, which was nice. Like they weren't just like doing the same shit. Like, oh yeah, salt and pepper, give it. That's it. Like they did have their own take on it. And the only place where I didn't like it was that one place Natalie recommended us. It was a salmon Reuben. It was like do you know what a Reuben is? Like a type of sandwich.
Oh, like a Reuben's. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what she had, and she was like hyping this up for like 2 days. Like, oh my god, my mom ate here like 20 years ago and said the Reuben salmon was really good. I was like, I'm gonna stop you there. You said 20 years ago. That's a lot. That's a lot of
people
time.
Who worked there 20 years ago do not work there anymore.
I was like, if that shit did not change, I'm astounded. I'm like, I'll be astounded.
And recipes change all the time.
That's what they change like fucking yearly. You give 20 years. So she said she liked it, but I low-key felt like she was coping because like if she's like it was pretty average, I was gonna make fun of her because she was hyping it up for 2 days. I didn't order it. I just had like a teriyaki salmon with like a side of potatoes. I had a bite of corals because she also ordered the same thing, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely not worth the money or the weight or price. Is that not worth it at all?
I low-key wish I could like have seafood, but like I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can only so I can only eat like salmon.
Really?
Yeah. But I always wonder what it would be like.
But like honestly, like the food is just like killed us or killed me personally. I don't know what the girls are, because I was like, fuck.
How much are you thinking you ran through just on food alone?
On food alone? I like, you know, it's like a vacation. You eat out almost every day.
Yeah.
I would say honestly, like probably like $400 or something like that. Like food altogether, especially like when I like snacks or whatever. Like, oh, I'm gonna get like a cotton candy. I will count that too.
Yeah.
Probably like 400 or maybe 500. It was a lot more than I was willing to spend on food alone.
Yeah. Which is like the main reason for when we were in LA, because like I knew LA gets expensive. I've been to LA before. I knew LA was expensive. I was like, all right, at least one of these days we gotta go something light. So we went In and Out. That was like the one time where we broke like my rule I usually have, where it's like I don't want to try like basic places. I was like, we can try In and Out because I've never had In and Out. Everyone says LA In and Out is different, so might as well try it.
Yeah, I didn't think there was like, oh yeah, since that was the first Starbucks, I did want to try coffee at that first Starbucks, and it was pretty all right, you know. I think it's just the name brand. It was the first Starbucks.
Yeah.
I think the recipes are the same. I did get like 2 souvenirs. I got like a cup there, and also got like another like Siren exclusive thing you can only get there. But honestly, like when that video does come out, because we took a lot of camera shots or just recording us like goofing around at Pike Place. That's like kind of the main market, like touristy area. All the stuff, like, it looked really cool. What I think I did want to do when I first got there, I even told them about that I really wanted to drive through the city late at night, because I really do love driving through cities late at night. That's one thing I would give to cities. Like before like, you know, I corrected myself, be like, all right, see, I was pretty fun. This city was pretty fun. That to see, like, you know, all the lights, or even like some people like, you know, walk around and do stuff at nighttime. Mm-hmm. And I was glad I was able to do that in Seattle. Like, go on the highway, see Seattle at nighttime, and then go through it. You see all these lights and stuff. You see all these people like in bars having fun. Yeah, it just makes the city more lively. That's what I really did enjoy.
And luckily, you were in a city you can do. Like, I'm gonna go to Chicago. I can't do that in Chicago. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die if I do that in Chicago.
Funny enough, I think now they told me, because I was making the joke. I was talking to everyone. I was like, all right, what city are we going to next? And I was like, I want to go to Chicago. I was like, who you want to go with? So I want to go with my mom. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I only know stereotypical Chicago. I don't know if it's like generally as bad as I think it is.
I think it probably is. I mean, I'll be the judge of it next week. Yeah, I'll let you know. But like, I think it probably will be.
If Gabe comes back and makes an episode, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as they said. If he's not here, then if Gabe's not here, then you know what happened.
Yeah. If you don't see Gabe anymore after the alleged vacation, it's wraps.
Yeah, Chicago is as bad as they say it is. But after Seattle, like I said, I was like, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I did generally like the city, and it opened my mind up to explore more cities. At least like cities like that are not like what's it called,
metropolitan or something, like big cities like New York City. Like, I mean, I do actually want to see New York City though, because I want to see like what it's like.
No, like even before I said like I do want to see New York City, because like it's like the city. When you think of cities, you think of New York City, and I really want to see it. I was talking about other cities, like, oh, what about the other East Coast cities that there are probably...
Las Vegas? Oh, you've been to Las Vegas.
I've been to Las Vegas, but, like, I never really experienced, because I wasn't old enough to gamble or, like, do nighttime activities. So I didn't really experience it. I just, like, visited it, if that makes sense.
We should do, like, the one thing I was always wanting to do, but I can't remember who it was. I think it was like Eduardo. No, it might not have been Eduardo. It might have been Jose. I wanted to go to Denver and try skiing one time in like the not summer, in the winter.
Really?
Because I heard the ski resorts in Denver are really good.
That's in Colorado, right? Or
yeah, that's another like. There's like big cities that are not big that like I think are good. Like Seattle's one of the good ones where it's like it's a main popular city, but it's not popular like LA where it's oversaturated.
Yeah, I think that's what made me think about LA. It's like it's overrated. Like, you know, I see all these homeless people at Skid Row and all that. Yeah, like it's really, I don't think that city is just good. And then I go to Seattle. I was like, oh, so this is what a well-maintained city looks like. It's not overly crowded. It's still an expensive city. Don't get me wrong. But you know, like you still see like a few homeless people and stuff like that.
But it's just America.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, Los Angeles bad. We're like, oh, I can't walk down there. I'll die. You know, or get injected with like HIV. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
have you ever skied before or no?
No, never.
All
But
right.
I think the reason I can't remember who it was, but I remember when I brought it up originally. This was like years ago, before we even did the podcast. I was like, I want to go try like skiing in Denver, and someone said they didn't want to ski. I can't remember who it was. Maybe they'll remember if they see this episode, which only 2 people really watch the podcast that like in the group. It's Devin and Tyler, and at this point, I don't think Tyler watches it anymore.
He just has it in the background or whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know if we'll ever find out who said it, but I just know someone said it. My gut says it's probably Jose, because that sounds like a Jose thing to be like, I didn't want to ski, because he's a little huskier person.
I was about to say a water, but water's like skateboard, so maybe it's like all right.
And I feel like a water would be down to do almost anything, especially I feel like if you ask him like, "Yo, water, would you down to do?" But yeah, like you ask him to do skydiving, I'm like, I'll do it.
I want to do skydiving, not because like, okay, maybe it has like somewhat of a fear of skydiving, but it's also like, I don't really want to spend all that money just to jump out of a plane or something like that. When I feel like I could kind of get the same thing from a roller coaster. That's just me. Like, it's an entirely different experience. Like, that's true.
I mean, it's so much higher. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's an entirely different experience, but like, I don't want to spend money to do that. Just me personally, like. I'm trying to, because it's not a fear thing. It's just I don't want to do it.
I think the comparison would be like, because you can do indoor skydiving.
Yeah.
So it's like you can get the feeling of skydiving, but the only difference is truly the actual view.
Yeah.
The view is the only, it's only like a mixture of being in a plane and indoor skydiving. But like actual skydiving itself, there is no actual replacement for it, because it's just this straight up view of being all the way up in the sky and jumping out and parachuting and like feeling all that. That's not something you can replace with anything, but you can get close to mimicking it with indoor skydiving, and then of course just looking out the window in a plane. But yeah, like there's a lot of things I would, and especially now that we're into the like, not like we're into, but like now we're more open to and actually know how to vlog now. There's a lot more things I want to do. Like there's like some VR places I would want to do if we can somehow find an escape room that would allow us to vlog, which I'm sure there's plenty of them.
Yeah, I think you just really have to ask.
Yeah, but like a lot of things stuff I would like to vlog doing, like now skiing. Like I originally just wanted to do skiing just to do it, but now we can vlog it.
Like get a GoPro or whatever.
Yeah. Like that changes the whole game there. Now that we like, it's not like we know how to vlog, but we kind of have a better understanding of vlogging now than we did before, because we've done it already.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many more things now. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
you have to have really.
That's
good
what I say. Like you have to like
yeah.
have like studio quality.
And we ain't that rich.
Unless
so
you want to
like,
take
no
this
way.
mic and like hold it while you're
Our
going down.
vlog of the skydiving would be us in the plane, like someone recording. All right, I'm about to jump, and then someone on the ground. Look at because you're not gonna see the skydiving guy. We don't got the equipment for that. There's no way.
I think
you just have to see POV, plane POV, ground POV.
That'd be crazy. I actually want to do like the ground POV. I want to see like because don't they have a designated spot? Because when you first skydive, you have to be strapped on a dude, right?
Yeah.
Like they have a designated spot. I want to be at that designated spot and just look up and just see like you guys go down. Like I'm not opposed to doing skydiving. It's just that like if everyone it was like let's go like Eddie, come on, let's do skydiving. I'd be like, all right, I'll do skydiving. But if it's just like no one tells me to go do it, I won't go do it.
There's one thing I wanted to do low-key for a vlog, is there's this place in Las Vegas called Thrill Parks, I think it is. It's a hotel, but they have an amusement park on the ceiling, or on the roof, I mean, not the ceiling.
Yeah.
And that, I think, would be, like, genuinely, I don't believe myself to be someone who's afraid of like, roller coasters, but that's something I'm like, I don't know if
Does it go like? I feel like I've seen it before.
I've shown you guys before this in Discord. I remember it's the one that goes off the edge and then does like that. That's one of the rides. They have 3 rides there. One of the rides is that goes off the ledge and does this, and then like goes down again and stuff. It like does like the stutter step.
Oh,
and there's one that's like a claw machine that drops over the edge and like spins around, which is like a generic ride. And I don't know what the 3rd ride is, but my dad has been there before, and he was like, my dad's also the same as me. He's like, I'm not afraid of nothing. I'm not riding that ever again. He's like, I did it once just to say I did it. I'm never going back.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so I'm low-key thinking, I'm the same. I'll probably do it once and then never do it again. But I don't know if I would do both of those. I feel like I can only do one.
Like,
I think I've
like,
got one in me.
Like you had to choose like what was it, the claw or the
claw or the have the biggest balls of all time, because like you were just seeing death right in front of you, and you're just like, yo,
It's like
that's
one
all
final
me.
destination, like little screw going loose to go for
All it takes. That's all it takes. And I remember telling my dad that I was like, I mean, it's been up for all these years and no one's died. He's like, yeah, there's always a first though. Like,
there is always
you
a
didn't have
first.
to say that. You could just be on my side.
With
and,
my
like,
luck
good.
too. Fuck, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but that's one thing I would love to do is do that, and like we could vlog that experience. So like Las Vegas is a whole place we could do a whole vlog
That's what I'm
experience
saying.
in jail, because now we're all 21, so we can actually fully experience Las Vegas.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think Las Vegas in general would just be really good. Like,
Yeah.
like one thing I would say about like going with the group of like all girls, I think it's because like I'm used to going with like you and like other guys that like there's this gum wall, and I was like, all right, how much money for me to lick a gum? Like just I'm not gonna like grab it and chew it, but I'm
Yeah.
like I'm gonna lick one, and they're all of them were like, I'll pay you money not to do that. I was like, oh, boring. I was like, I know for sure if like Gabe and like Devin were here, they'd be like, I'll give you $20 to do it. I'm like, I'll do it.
Nah, knowing us, if we were there at the wall, we would probably make up some hypotheticals. Like, what if I ate the gum and I became like gum man?
What'd you do?
That's something we would have done. Like, for a fact, that's what would have happened if we were at that wall.
I did make a joke. It's like I looked at the gum. I was like, low key, I can reenact the first scene from the first Spider-Man.
Yeah, you
we're like,
could.
I could do that with all that gum.
Yeah. Dude, that wall is probably disgusting though.
When I was there, actually, a guy did lick it. I was remembering because there was a little coffee shop. Okay, it's an alley, and there's a coffee shop right here. It's called like Ghost Alley Coffee. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try all the coffee I can. So I was waiting in line to get my coffee, and then there's a guy who was like 6'3". He was like actually kind of built. He had like that lumberjack beard. And then he licked it, and he was like, "Yeah, it tastes like mint." I was like, "This man crazy." He generally did lick it.
Yeah.
And then one of his other friends went to go lick it too, but he was like pretending he's like, "I'm gonna lick it." And the lumberjack guy, he like pushed his friend into the wall. I was like, "That's hands, bro." Like,
that would be hands on site.
You gotta die if you do that to me.
Yeah.
That was just a side tangent there from the gum wall, but Las Vegas, I think would actually generally be like really cool, really fun. Especially with someone like Eduardo's luck, get all that money.
I don't think Eduardo would ever go to Las Vegas. At least if it was to happen like this year, I don't think so, because
no, for sure.
If anything, I could see maybe Eduardo going in like 2 years. But right now he's broke and he's very content with not leaving ever. So I don't think vacation is on his mind. Like that AX trip was like all he needed for like 3 years. He's like, that was my all vacation. Because he has El Salvador like every year, so he's like, I don't need to leave.
That's just like, for me, that's just visiting family. I wouldn't even consider that a vacation.
But he does though, so it's like it's just what it is.
Maybe I don't know. I've never been to El Salvador. Maybe it is. Maybe it is like Seattle. Maybe it is like a lot of stuff to do there.
I mean, maybe. I mean, especially if you're native to the place, you kind of know a lot of things. It probably helps. I guess. Yeah.
Also,
I
he spent like $2,000.
There is still an option to go to Vegas because TwitchCon is in Vegas in October this year.
This year?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, low key. It's not like my only way, but it's like an excuse to go to Vegas. And it's like we could low key go to Vegas. Obviously, it's pretty last second by my standards, because like it's like a couple months away, really.
Yeah.
It's still quite a bit away, but like it's still pretty close to where it's like it doesn't give us enough time. But it was an option for me. I thought about. I think the only thing that stopped me from buying my ticket, because I was originally gonna go, is I saw the guest list for like TwitchCon. I'm like, dude, these are like I think it was like Pokimane and then like no names. I was like, all right, you guys are getting carried by Pokimane here. Maybe it's changed now, but
Natalie would definitely go because she's into that Twitch stuff.
Yeah.
But I did tell her, I think all of them said like, like no more vacations, at least for this year.
Yeah, they're all broke, I'm sure.
Yeah. Especially like Coral and Ash.
Because I'm still like open to the idea of going to Vegas, but I'd have to like definitely see how like the financial situation works out for me. But that would be crazy, be going on 3 different vacations in 1 year.
Wasn't that me like last year? Because I went to LA 3 times last year. One with my dad, another one with Devin and Artist,
right.
and
then
the AX with you guys.
But they're all to one place though.
Oh, you're talking about going to 3 different locations.
Yeah, I'm going to be 3 different locations would be crazy. And it was almost 4 if the guy didn't try and scam me out of the Seattle trip.
Oh man, the Parallel Universe you went.
Yeah, Parallel Universe.
You're like, I'm gum man.
That Seattle trip. Yeah,
he did say I'm gum man.
Yeah, homie tried to scam me. I don't even know if I ever talked about it on the podcast before. I feel like I maybe did.
You definitely talked about a lot off camera.
Yeah. Okay. If I haven't talked about it before, or if I have, oh well. I guess we'll say it again. But like, So this guy I'm friends with in another Discord server, we were talking, and we're both fans of Denzel Curry, and he was like, "Yo, Denzel Curry's," because he lives in Seattle. He's like, "Yo, Denzel Curry's performing in Seattle on like the 21st or something." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." He never comes to Texas because like he pretty much does it. I think the last time he came to Texas that I recall, I'm sure it's probably done it before, was like 2018. So I was like, I don't get why this guy doesn't come. Texas is a pretty big state. I don't get why he doesn't come to Texas, but he just doesn't. And he was like, yeah, I mean, he coming to Seattle in July. Low-key, I don't have any, like, because Denzel is a relatively small artist. He's like, no one else I know really likes Denzel. I'd be down. Like, I would buy your ticket out here if you just paid for your ticket to the concert. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty good deal, honestly. Because, like, in my mind, especially Denzel Curry, smaller artist, and generally concert tickets aren't that expensive anyways. So, like, a Denzel Curry ticket, probably like $40. That's a steal right there. Right, so I was like, okay, sounds like a bet, and I was like, all right. So at that point, that's when I was like, texting Ash and Eddie. I was like, it might look like I could be going to Seattle with you guys or something. And then I think it was like maybe like a week or so later, I started looking into it. I was like, okay, let me actually look about like the ticket and see like where the venue is and all that. And I looked at it. It is not just a Denzel concert. It is a whole ass festival that Denzel just happens to also be at. So I was like, what's going on, bro? You said it was a Denzel Curry concert, but this is a whole ass festival. And he was like, same thing.
It's not the same thing, bro.
It's not the same thing. The price dramatically changes based on concert or festival. And I was like, I looked at it. The festival ticket was like $300. I was like, dude, it would have been cheaper for me to buy the plane ticket than if you bought that. So you just switch. He was like, nah, I gave you my offer. I'm like, all right, bum-ass, I'm not going then.
Bum-ass, I'm not going.
Like the plane ticket to Seattle was like $70. So like, I'm not gonna let you spend $70 and I spent $300. No way.
That's just like, that's not even including like hotel or Airbnb.
Yeah, because I think I told you this, but I was like, he offered for me to stay with him, and I was like, I'm not staying with some guy I've never
like,
met before.
I've never, like, I met you last week, bro. Like,
yeah, we're not chill like that. I don't know. I don't trust you. You might try to like drug me or whatnot. Yeah, no shot. I was like, I'd genuinely rather stay in a Motel 6 than stay with some guy I just know from a Discord server.
Yeah. No, Tyler. Oh. What are you doing tonight? I'll reply later.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just asking if you're gonna come for chicken coop.
Yeah. I'll just reply real quick. Chicken coop. All right.
But yeah, like that guy basically tried to scam me. I say scam. It's not really a scam, but it's just like I just think it's funny.
He didn't give the full story.
Yeah, he purposely left out some context so he would be like, "Gotcha." Now I made this. I made it seem like I was the nice guy, but truly I wasn't.
I mean, you could have been like, "I'll go if you buy me a first class ticket."
I could have, yeah, but I don't think he would have done that.
Nah.
But yeah, so there's an alternate timeline where I also was in Seattle with them, and then yeah, maybe the Gum hypothetical actually did happen.
And we would have been talking about it right now.
Yeah, and then Eddie wouldn't have been the only guy there, but yeah, it didn't happen because he went. I realized he was trying to scam me, and I was like, you know what? It's not worth it because at the end of the day, if I did go to LA or not LA, if I did end up going to Seattle, I'm definitely not going to pay for that festival ticket. So I would have just been there just to like be there, and I feel like that would have been like a waste of my money when I can use it for the other the other trips I have planned. So I'm just gonna save my money for
it. If only you went to Dallas, bro. Like I originally wanted to.
I think that was also the time. That was also the time I was planning on I was thinking about going to Vegas as well because it was like around the time I was looking at TwitchCon stuff because there was 2 TwitchCons. There was one in Paris, I think.
Fuck.
Which obviously I would want to go to. I want to go to Paris.
Yeah.
That one was like a no-go. Like Paris tickets were like $2,000.
Like for plane tickets or
for that day? Yeah, for the week like TwitchCon was. Yeah, it was like, and that's already passed by now.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that one was like $2,000 for plane ticket, and I was like, no shot I can do that. And also on top of the other trips I have planned, there's no way I can do that. So I looked for the next one, which is in Vegas, and I'm like, well, obviously Vegas is in America. Domestic flights are gonna be way cheaper. And yeah, I was looking at like $67. Like that's easy money. And the only reason I didn't get it, like I said, is only Pokemon was the only big person I saw. But now, like retroactively, I can be like, well, I can go there for like the guys that I'm going there for TwitchCon, but then also just enjoy Vegas and just do other Vegas stuff. Still an option. Probably I wouldn't like bank on us having a Vegas vlog. It's just like we're gonna discuss it, probably see what happens financially with everything.
Definitely, yeah. Like, okay, if it were up to me, like I don't know if I said this before, I would have saw Taylor Swift here in Dallas. Yeah. Even though I did actually really did enjoy myself in the city of Seattle, I like Like
You would have saved a lot of money.
I
too.
would have saved a shit ton of more money and like a lot of more headaches.
Yeah,
definitely. Like if I honestly didn't go to Seattle and I just went to the one in Dallas, I would have been like, yeah, we're going to Vegas. Like honestly, but I wouldn't. For Vegas, I don't think I'll be able to go, honestly.
No, there's so many things that we can't. It's not like we can't talk about. It's just I'd rather not talk about in the podcast that we have going on in the background that we have to like move money around. So
yeah.
It's like, there's intricacies to why we can't go to Vegas. I know $67 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's more like what else we have planning on doing in the background. It doesn't line up. So we're trying to say like it would have to be like a decision made after a lot of things have already been done. That we'd have to see if we have the money for it.
Exactly. Because like sadly,
so I'd say as of right now, don't bank on it. If a Vegas stream or Vegas vlog were to happen, it'd probably be next year.
Honestly, if like we don't probably go to AX already or whatever.
Yeah, I don't plan on ever going back to AX unless something crazy is gonna happen. Like I feel like first AX after COVID was as best as it's gonna get. I genuinely believe that because like when I saw the TikToks and stuff from last AX. It looked boring. I was like, I think RX was better, and also we had more people too because they didn't have a restriction.
Okay,
we made the restriction. That's how you know we were goated. We made them have the restriction for next year. So I think ours was still better, especially because it was the nuance of it's the first anime convention since COVID hit, and anime became mainstream during COVID. So that was like the big deal for why everything was huge then, and I think. The prices were actually lower because I've heard AX prices this year, not for like the tickets, for like stuff in AX, were so like expensive.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's because they realized from last AX, like, damn, anime is a lot more popular. We can upcharge these guys.
Are you talking about like the what's it called, like Artist Alley, or
Artist
just, like...
Alley and like the regular booths and stuff from like other places, like the VIP stuff, like the maid cafes were more expensive than they were when we were there. A lot of things they like upped the price for everything once they realized, damn, people actually like anime. So yeah, I don't know. Like unless something crazy happens in AX where it's like they're getting like a special guest or like there's gonna be some special announcement that I really care about, I can't see myself.
Yeah, they're giving free head to every like VIP or whatever.
Yeah, I don't see a reason for why I'd ever go back to AX. I went there once. That's all I care about.
What about Comic-Con?
Maybe it same thing. I feel like there has to be something eventful happening there.
Because I saw Comic-Con was happening while I was in Seattle. I was just like looking at my phone, like how Patrick Bateman was looking at that business card.
Oh yeah,
like
it's like the San Diego one.
It's always in San Diego. It's always
SDCC.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con. I was like, that's my dream to go to Comic-Con to see that because I love like anime is cool and all, but I'm not really that big of an anime person. So, but when I went to Fan Expo, it was mostly like Western stuff like Star Wars. I'd be like, this is amazing. I love this all this stuff. That's why I really want to go to Comic-Con because they have stuff like Futurama, Rick and Morty, and other stuff like that I generally do have more care for than I do like with Demon Slayer or whatever.
Oh, I definitely like comics as well, but it just comes down to I want my first time and also just in general, I want my trip to be worth it. So I want there to be something eventful going on, like other than just, yes, it's Comic-Con, and yes, obviously it's a huge event that a lot of people want to go to. But I still want it to be more worth it than just it's just another Comic-Con. I want there to be something big going on there.
Yeah, like how Trash Taste went to AX.
Yeah, that was big. Because I was like, oh, Trash Taste. Well, because they also made their podcast during COVID, so they never done anything. That was their first time doing live stuff. So yeah, I was like, that was a big part of going to AX as well. And I think a lot of the announcements, like for the Chainsaw Man anime, which I was hyped for.
Yeah, Panty and Stocking.
Yeah.
Even though
that was last year.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was
they announced that they were making it. Didn't they re-announce it or something like that?
Yeah, I think they re-announced
and it. And then people were like, "Oh my god, it was good." I was like, "This has been announced, bro." Since
that's why RAX was better.
Yeah,
RAX was just better easily. But yeah, like I mean, there are definitely options. Like Comic-Con's a thing. Vegas vlog, I'd want to do a Comic-Con vlog,
or even like
New York City vlog would definitely be a thing I want to do as well.
I can't wait. I can't wait till like a day we'll be able to do like out of country vlog. I can't wait to do that.
Oh yeah, Disney World vlog would be kind of cool.
Disney World
would be so expensive.
I was about to stop you. I was like, it'd be
hella.
You said world because I was like, that's so expensive.
Yes, it
like
is very.
Especially for like I'm gonna just assume we're going for like a Wardo title because that's the group we went to in AX. Like, I think for like us grown ups, like Disney World won't really be as fun, maybe unless we like goof around like a hell of a lot.
I think it still will be because I've been to Disney World like recently, and it's still because there's still rides at the end of the day, and it's still a whole amusement park, so you can still find enjoyment with it no matter how old you are. It comes down to the group you're with, so you can make your own fun.
Yeah,
but I think I think the only reason Disney World will become less fun as an adult is if you go there a lot, because then it's like you're doing the same stuff. But like we haven't been to Disney World to get like as a group ever, so it'd be the first time. I think one thing I think a lot of groups in our group specifically falls prey to is the first time, because like your first time is always gonna be maybe not always, but most 9 times out of 10 your first time is always gonna be your best experience. So it comes to like stuff like better than sex. When we had that really great first experience,
that was crazy.
People want to recapture the high and do it again, and I think that's where people lose the novelty of things. You don't understand that a lot of times you have fun with stuff is because it was your first time experience and you could do all these things you didn't know would happen. So when you go again, it's not going to hit the same. Another reason why I don't want to go to AX again, because I don't think it would live up to our first AX hype, because we pretty much went to AX already. So it's like, what crazy will happen? Sure, something can happen, but will it though? We're like, will we have the same type of experience? Probably not. So
yeah, like Eduardo Minion or whatever.
The Eduardo Minion thing, the whole like Eduardo trying to spin the block on everyone in Inglewood.
He was crazy for that. He was crazy.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's like you can't recapture that high, but I think a lot of people fall and prey to like, let's just recapture. Like when Eduardo's like, we gotta go back to better than sex. I'm like, I think if you go back, it's not gonna hit the same. You know what happened? They went back and it didn't hit the same. Exactly like I told them. Like I think it just doesn't work that way all the time. Oh, what were we even talking about before that? Like just other places to vlog. Yeah, like, I'd love to go to Paris. I don't know if Paris vlog isn't like up there for me. Yeah. I just want to go visit Paris personally.
That's what I just want to try. I love the French. I love the French.
I think the food there is gonna be bomb. I want to go to Germany, try the food. That would be crazy.
Germany, I'm like,
I think Germany has good food from what I've heard. So like their bread. I think their bread is really.
I know
good.
They're a lot more friendly to English speakers.
I know Korea is. That's what
Korea is. Like they suck you off for free.
Yeah.
I know Jose like wants to go to Thailand. Dude, just to throw that out there. Yeah. Like
if you know about the Thailand lore,
like Jose been saying he's not here, is he?
No.
Jose been saying some crazy things lately. Yeah. Like for like I won't go into vivid detail, but he says some crazy things about like being available sexually here, stuff like that. And like I remember I jokingly sent him a TikTok about Thailand. He'd be like, Eddie, I'm actually pretty serious about that. So I'm like,
let's deadass go there.
and I'm like I'd be down to go to Thailand because like, you know, it's a new country and stuff like that. But like to do what Jose wants to do, I'm like actually a bit scared to partake in that.
Yeah,
but I know that's on Jose's bucket list. Like ever since I told him about that, he's like, I gotta do it.
I do want to go to Thailand, but not for the same reason, because Thai food is really good. Like I actually do like Thai food, so I do want to go to Thailand as well. But if you notice, a lot of the out of America places I want to go to is because of the food. I want to try the food in a lot of these foreign places because I've only been in America my whole life. Yeah. So I want to try these non-American food places.
That's why I really want to go to France. I really just want to try authentic French food.
Yeah.
Over there, even though like I think I've read that they kind of treat foreigners like shit.
Yeah.
But
I don't care.
I mean, I don't care.
Japan. I still want to go to Japan. So I think
it's like actually different. Like for Japan, they like it's kind of like passive aggressive. Where like in France, they'd be like, no, you're actually like shouldn't be here or something like that.
They wouldn't know. I'll wear a beret. They wouldn't even know I'm a foreigner, because people from France look like anyone. Like there's black people in France. There's Asians. Yeah. There's Mexican. Yeah, French look like anyone. So they won't really know you're a foreigner until you talk. Which I remember telling this to Eddie, because we remember we talked about our joke trip to Britain. And I was like, they don't truly know we're American until we talk, because the telltale key for Americans is the way we say our R's. That's like, it's not the main one, but it's one of the main ones that I know some of the British people I've talked to say. That's like the biggest giveaway is the way we say our R's. I remember we were talking, we're like, we have this friend where she's from Mexico.
Oh,
she doesn't say the R's the way Americans do. We're like, we can study her.
You gotta study her.
Yeah, study her, the way she says her R's, and we do that. And we're like, and he's like, I'm from Mexico. I'm like, I'm from the Dominican, and we can get by and like pretend.
That's like one of my. I want to see how long like we could pull that up if we ever go to like. That
was like the Britain trip. It was like we go to Britain, we go to all these pubs, we like trash on America and try to convince them we're not American.
I feel like I hate America. It's like, aren't you from Korea? I'm from Spain.
Yeah, I'm from the Dominican, bro.
Yeah. Like I'm from Africa or whatever. Try to do your best. Like what's it called? Like
it would just sound so fake though. No one would believe it.
I don't know, bro. It would depend how many like how much they see.
Yeah.
They could be really closeted and not know like, oh, Africa, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, I feel like in France, like I think obviously the clothes you wear too, like I know the whole trope of American tourism. They wear the general stuff. When we went to LA, we didn't do that. It's very easy to not wear tourist clothes. I think that's a white people thing. I think it's a rich white people thing where they wear that like I love New York shirt, like the classic tourist shirt. Like I don't see people genuinely wearing that except for like in movies or rich white people. Like regular people don't actually wear that stuff.
I only wear that stuff like in state.
Ironically.
Like ironically too, and like in state, because I remember when I was buying gifts for my family, I was like, I want to get them something from Seattle. I want to just get them like, oh, I found a cool rock.
Yeah.
And I was like, you get that anywhere. I wanted to get them something that said it was from Seattle. So like, if someone were to give me like let's say they went to New York, they got me a New York shirt, I would wear that in Texas. But would I wear it to New York? No. I wouldn't.
I will say though, like if when I go to New York, and if and when I go to New York, I'm definitely getting the classic I love New York shirt. I probably won't wear it in New York, but I'm definitely getting it because that's like a staple of New York.
Isn't that also with like the what's it called, the Statue of Liberty like tiara or whatever they have? You got to get that glizzy too.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they'll know unless we talk. If we just stay quiet, we walk around, we don't look like tourists, like oh my god, like like wide-eyed. I think if we just act like we've been here before, they're not gonna know we're tourists really. And we talk about studying the R's. We can just study our R's and make sure we don't say the hard R's.
Yeah, I'll try really.
Out of context, it sounds crazy. We gotta really try to not say hard R's. We always say it.
I'm like, yeah, Eddie, don't say the hard R. I'm like,
I want to say it.
I want to say it. Oh, but that's an experiment I really want to do and see how long like they could like realize like, oh, where you from with the America or whatever.
Yeah. That's the Britain vlog that we've had planned for like a while. Honestly, we've been cooking that for a minute.
Yeah, it's just a matter of fact. Like, even then, like, when's a good time to visit? Because I don't even know when.
I don't know. Britain doesn't have like anything like they don't have like a cherry blossom season or anything. Yeah, I feel like we just go to Britain anytime, really.
I feel like so, but it's just like go there in like the cheapest.
Yeah, whatever the cheapest month is. But all right, money.
Yeah, go to Britain. Maybe they do have some stuff there. I don't know. Maybe they have like a. I know for sure I really want to go to Ireland to talk to like I want to I said this before, I just really want to talk trash to Irish people, not like insult them, but like I want to get in an argument with one because I think
see what they say.
I think because they always come up with the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like they say something to me like shut up, like sand monkey. I'm like, I gotta write that down. I never heard that before.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we had for this episode. We just wanted to interns wanted to come in and talk about the trip to Seattle. We ended up talking about other plans we kind of wanted to do and stuff we've thought about doing as well. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, like and subscribe and comment for a chance, because the lady gave me an extra bag. You could win this bag of the Eras tour. It's not signed or anything. It's just literally a plastic bag that you
can't get it anywhere else.
Can't get anywhere else. I got 2 extra. See how this one's like not folded, or it's folded but it's like pretty clean. You can have this. I'll even throw in some confetti in there. If you're like how many subscribers do we have?
79.
If you're the 1,000th subscriber, you can win this Eras tour. You can win this Eras tour.
Get those numbers up.
You get those numbers up. I'm dead ass. I'll send this out. This out.
Drop your Addy.
Drop your address, phone number, and give me $5, and I'll do it.
Yep. All right. See you
later.